Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Resonance for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you're just joining us, if you'd like to see how we got to where we are tonight, feel free to check out my YouTube channel where I archive all of my videos, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic. So let me recap real quick where we're at in the game. So we're getting near the end game right here. We've got these four disparate characters that did not know each other before. And they have come together in an attempt to save the world from a scientific device about to fall into the wrong hands. We have Anna, who is the daughter of the scientist that made it and is plagued with terrible nightmares. We have Ray, who is an investigative journalist and an annoying linguist. We have our Detective Bennett, a cop who is, helping out as a coply duties, but also we have reason to suspicion. We have some suspicions about him because he had a weird note in his pocket. Seems like he's getting instructions from somewhere. And also we have Ed, who is that guy right there, and who is a human dumpster fire. And right now they have just arrived at the vault, or they're getting close to the vault where the scientists stash his device that could possibly destroy the world. So we have to get to it before the bad guys do. Let's see, Scunge, me playing Discworld resolved a 20-year-old soft lock for you. I'm so glad I was able to show you past that. As I said before, sometimes I play games so other folks don't have to. And that one's definitely one I'm like, it's better experience than played, I think. Deviant Fish, welcome in. Yeah, this game is cool. It's got some problems, but nothing that you wouldn't have seen in an older adventure game. It's got very good music, as you're hearing right there. Cool pixel art, and it's very ambitious. It's got a very unique structure, which is neat. Let's see, Lost, good to see you. How are you doing today? Chris Technician, good morning to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Dinner report, I just had some BK. I just had some BK, but it was tasty. Damn, that can't run with the latest first I have ever seen. Congratulations on snagging that one. Oh yeah, it does kind of feel like Portishead. You know, I was trying to think what it reminded me of. And I think you're right, Nano, that is it. Which, I love me some Portishead. I remember I saw somebody on TikTok use Portishead in their background. And I'm like, if this video gets popular, I hope people take that as the sign to start listening to him again. Because it's been a long time. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get in there. So we are in the tunnels underneath the science lab, and we need to get to the vault. Our problem is there's a bunch of big crates blocking it. We're gonna try and use the magnets in here to move them. Ed, useless as ever, has some metal in his shoulder, so he has to stay the hell away from everything. So everybody else is gonna have to do the work for him. So let's start with Cop Guy. Let's see what we got around here. Take a quick look around and see if there's any items of interest. Alright, so we got a fuse box right there. And we got a big crate. A large heavy metal crate. I'd put my back out trying to shift that, you would. Don't even try that. Alright, we got the fuse box right here. This switch is labeled Magnet Fuse Control. Let's take a look. Alright, so that turns on the power to the switch. Cool. An activation switch. Alright, so we raised the box. And that should allow some of the crew to get through. But unfortunately not Ed, because he's not going to be able to go through all the magnets on. Oh, do I have to hold the switch? Yeah, I don't seem to be able to move, so I think he has to hold the switch down. Alright, switch over to Ray then. See what we're doing here. Building as lazy cable management. You know, this is the underground, and I feel like some people are like, if you're not gonna see the cables, I'm not gonna worry too much about how it looks. And that's the wrong move. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't be like that. Alright. Send Ray up here. Another switch here. Whoa! That did something else. Grabbed something else, I should say. I'm gonna have him release this and see what happens. Alright, looks like there's some sort of ramp there. That might be something we need to work with. Alright. But for right now, we will grab Anna and we'll have her start advancing. The fairies can see your cables. Roxana, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Good cable management's important. Do it when you run the cable or you'll be regretting it for years. Just get it done. Just get it done. It's fine. Like, you should realistically have some, like, Velcro tape laying around anyway. It's a good thing to have. Alright, so that's the way out right there. It says up, power to walkway control, down, release walkway. Alright, so... Alright, and if we turn it again... Can't get to the upper level unless we use that walkway, I don't think. I bet the walkway is how we're supposed to get Ed across. That's probably the thing. Yeah, why can't we have fairies that rearrange cables? That seems like a nice thing. Alright, so if he drops this... Does the walkway extend? No, it doesn't. Let's see, what did it say there? Alright, so we got that. Alright, no, that retracts it. Definitely want to flick that, but... walkways aren't actually extending. Maybe we have to clear the path for all of them? Possibly, so we have Ray drop his as well. No, that doesn't seem to have moved him. Let's switch back to Anna for a second and see what happens if she walks over here. Can she walk up that thing? I mean, the price to have the Fae rearrange your cables is probably going to be pretty high. I admit that, but it's probably doable. Alright, I'm having really dangerous thoughts right here, but I think I might see a way to solve this puzzle. This is a really bad idea. But, like, you can see these smash marks on the ground, so, like, theoretically it's okay to stand right here. Right? Maybe? Ray, you okay with this plan? Oh god! Well, that was ridiculously dangerous, but it worked. Oh god, alright. We're up here. Alright, so we got the switch. Is there a ladder here, though? There's not a ladder there. Which means the only way to get down is this ramp. That's gonna add a complication. Alright, let's figure this out. So let's grab Ed. Let's start getting him moving here. Because we need to get him across first and foremost. Since he's got no other way of crossing unless we let him across. So that's complicated. And we can't use the magnets to get him across either. Using the magnets at any point is a big no-no. Which is a problem here, because we need to get him down, but there's no ladder. This is going to be the tricky part. Figuring out how to get him down from here, I think. Let's see. So we can retract the walkway. And we can get Ed down to here. But you can't get it past because that's blocking. Yeah, that's blocking it. And I can't just turn on the magnet because that defeats the entire purpose there. I feel like I might be missing something here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch back to Anna. Oop, no, not that one. Mommy Oblivion, welcome in. That is an excellent username. How are you doing today? And Falls, good to see you. Hope everything is going well with you. Firstborn cable or permanent cable management? Not a hard choice for me, let me tell you. Fiber fairies, internet imps, cabling kelpies. Excellent names all. I'm a little bit curious what's going to happen here. This seems like maybe not a great idea, but we're going to try this. What happens if we hit the switch while the walkway's down? All right, so... well, that would allow someone else to move through, someone who isn't Ed. That's still something to consider. But right now, let's do this. Let's retract the walkways. And then let's get Anna down on the ground. Oh wait, no, we gotta have her go down the ramp. Oh God! All right, that's wasn't expecting that. Oh, but I think I just figured out what the problem was. I think that actually just solved the puzzle for me. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Ed, or actually, hang on, first, Anna. Go ahead and throw that switch. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Hopefully. Let's retract the walkways. Then, I guess we need to get you guys the hell out of the way. So Ed, you go over here. At least the game does let me squish them, so there's some consequences here. Hey Sim, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Leave your phone on Twitch and go to new places. We did get a raid today from Sulfur Sandy, so that might be where he came from. If so, welcome in. All right, so now we go back over to Ray. At least that. All right. Then we're gonna switch to Anna. And we're gonna get Anna off this ledge. Actually, no, should we leave her up there? Yeah, maybe. Now we'll leave her up there for right now. What we can do, though, is we'll turn this back on. And I'll extend the ramps again. Because we actually want Ed to be over by Ray at the moment. We'll send him back over that way. Hey, Grushin, welcome in. How are you doing? We did accidentally squish somebody. Kind of misjudged the distance there. Oopsie daisies. My bad completely. I'm going to send Ed over here, and then he's going to use the ladder. Hope you are doing well today, Sim. And Grushin, always a pleasure, of course. Alright, so we got that. Next, we're going to switch over to Anna. She's going to turn off the... Gonna turn those off, the ramps. Then we switch to Ray. Ray is going to turn that magnet on. We switch back to Anna. Anna turns the ramps back on. We're going to have to hope those ramps are very strong. Anna's going to get the hell out of the way so we don't get another squishing. Ray is going to go ahead and turn off this. And that should clear the way for Ed, I believe. He should be able to get straight to that door now. Yeah, one of them was Ed. I don't really mind squishing Ed. Oh, you have to repeat it for fairness sakes and funsies. I refuse. All right. Ed, we're going to send him on ahead. All right. Ed is set. We've got Ed where he needs to be. So now we just need to get everybody else across. Which, honestly, I think should be the easier part. Hopefully. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that could be a little tricky. We'll see. We'll see. Hang on, I'm thinking about it now. No, I think I know how we do this. I think I know how we do this. No, not that. Not that yet, anyway. I'm gonna check out Ray. Ray, you're gonna turn yours on. There we go. Switch over to Anna. Anna, you're gonna retract the walkways. And then get out of squishing distance. Alright. Then we switch over to check with Ray. Hang on. Making sure I've got this right in my head. Actually, no, I think I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. All right, so all we need to do is turn this off. Cool. Then we switch back to Anna. Oh, but that'll leave the walkways on. No, I'm not overthinking it. No, or I think we can do this. I think this will still work. It's not going to be pretty, but I think it'll work. I guess we'll find out pretty quickly. It does feel a little bit like the ferry crossing problem, but the only one that has any like unique qualities here is Ed. He's got metal in his shoulder, so he can't be anywhere near the magnets when they're powered on. All right, so let me check this here and make sure my idea is going to work. I'm going to have him turn that on. Oh, no, we can't let go of the switch. Right. The switch has to be held. That's also a complication. Shoot. All right, we've got another thing we can try then. Let's release that. Let's have Anna retract the pathways. Have her step out of the way. To know Ed from afar was to love Ed from afar. He's best loved from afar, if at all. Alright, pathways are retracted. Switch back to Cop Guy. He is going to turn on the power. No, I think he's going to leave his off. I think... if this is going to work. Get worried. Alright, let's switch back to Anna. I can test this out easy enough. Switch to him. And then we have Anna turn on the walkway. Mommy Oblivion, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Now, the question is, can Anna get past that box? No, she cannot. Shit. All right, I think I've got a way past this. I've got an idea. All right, so she's gonna retract that. There's one other thing I'd forgotten about that might help us here. Possibly. We've still got to experiment. We're gonna move her back and have him turn off the switch. Then go back to Anna. No, not yet. We go to Top Dude. How do I want to test this? All right, take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's do it like this. So, all right, Cop Guy, you're gonna do that. Then Anna, you're gonna go ahead and throw this switch. Then I'm gonna have her. Ooh, no, that's all right. So we can't get past there. So I need somebody else to go forward. We got to get Cop Guy forward. That's the only way to do this. He should not be where he's at right now. I'm seeing that very clearly. So, let's see, what's the status of the magnets? That one's off. That one's on. We're gonna have him release that. Then we'll turn the walkways back on. And that'll allow Cop Guy to get over by Ray. Which I think is a good thing. I don't think there's any reason for him to be all the way back there right now. And then I'm going to have him go down the ladder as well, because we've got plans for him in a second. Actually, oh shit, we've got Ed over there. I forgot. I kind of forgot Ed exists. Let me test something. Ed, what happens if you hit this switch? All right, so we have an alternate way to turn off the ramps. That's exactly what I was looking for. That was the piece I was missing. So we're gonna throw that switch. And now we've got a way to get in across. So, Anna, let's see. You are going to go over here. And then head down the ladder. I completely forgot Ed was capable of doing anything. We're gonna have Ed turn off the walkways. We switch back over to Ray. He's going to turn the magnet on. We switch back over to Ed. Ed turns the walkways back on. And at this point, we can kind of just leave the magnet on if we want to, because nobody else is bothered by it. So we can just get every... Oh, he doesn't want to go through the magnetized zone either. Weird. Oh, right, because he's still got his gun. He's still got his gun, so he can't go through the magnet, which is okay. That's not a problem. I was just being lazy anyway. So now we're good. Now we can just walk straight over to the exit. All right. That's 2 ferried over. Ray was gonna have to let go of the magnet anyway, because that switch has to be held down, so he can't leave while it's still on and powered. And speaking of, let's get Ray out of there. All right, that would have been a quicker problem if I had remembered that breaker switch down below that Ed could switch. They basically, when I looked at the description, they basically gave you a hint that can also manipulate the walkway. That's pretty much it. All right, let's go.
Now that we're past the magnets, can we have our things back?
Fine.
All right, got our items back.
That must be my uncle's vault. Behind the glass.
There are some papers here.
Your uncle holds the key.
Looks like this is for you.
Huh? There's another scrap of paper stuck to the back.
He's following me, Detective Winston Bennett. That's cop guy.
What is this?
What are you looking at me for?
Detective?
The hell?
Detective Bennett, were you or were you not following Dr. Morales in the days before his death?
No, I had no idea who the old guy was until yesterday.
I knew he was up to something.
You stay out of this, asshole.
That note you dropped last night? It all makes sense now.
You wouldn't know sense if it punched you in your damn nose. Ed, Anna, I've put my career in jeopardy to help you guys.
Last night, when Ed found you waiting outside my apartment, were you really just worried about me? Or did you have something to do with that man who was after me?
Of course not.
Bennett, give me your gun.
Fuck you.
Give him the gun, Detective.
Ed,
Well,
Grab his gun.
oh no. Very long black screen.
That should hold him when he comes to.
Raymond, is he?
He'll be all right.
I just don't understand. Why would he?
Anna, I know this is hard, but it's almost over. The vault is right there on the other side of that window. We need to get that door open and do what we came here to do. Dr. Morales is counting on us.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Sandy. On a lighter note, I forgot to mention that I pointed a 23-year-old camcorder at your CR2 and I played it. Oh my god. That's awesome. It's gotta be a cool looking setup right there. Give up your gun. So says Deader Nebula. Well, now he's got head trauma, so that's fun. Let's save. These things are getting very dangerous right now. And let's see, who am I controlling at the moment? Ed? Control A now, let's look around here. Let's see, that panel should control the door to the next room. Why does it say release? Oh, I guess it's just to look through. A loose fuse too far to reach. Alright, so we got some puzzling to do in here. Need a way to find the way through these bars. Alright, so we gotta get that fuse there. Let's see what else we got in here. Things are always high octane danger, edge of your seat. Well, thank you. Yeah, this must have been inspired by like Maniac Mansion Day of the Tentacle. It really feels like it. Yeah, that torture position looks really uncomfortable. Alright, what else we got in here? Oh, Uncle. What will we find in there? How many more secrets? That glass looks thick. Let's see what else we got. Saw something else for a second there, I thought. Pad of paper. Pad of legal paper. My uncle's note was written on the top page. Looks like a fair number of pages have already been used on this notepad. Ooh, can we do the thing with a pencil where we see if something's been written on there? I don't know if I have a pencil. Keep that in mind. Fuse panel. Some sort of fuse panel. Oh, there's a pencil here. Pencil could come in handy. Don't mind if I do. Small box. Small paper box on the panel. Take this. Small cardboard box with something rattling inside. There's a fuse in the box. Oh, I suppose we can put that in place. There we go. Now we just need the one on the floor in there. And I think we're good. Alright, so use pencil with pad of paper. Yes! I love doing this. For a second, I thought that was going to be something rude. All right. So we have our code there. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. Oh God, Bubsy 3D. I thought, yeah, it looked like a butt for a second. I'm like, was he just making rude doodles on here? We haven't used a coin as a screwdriver, but in Whispers of a Machine, that was literally the first puzzle in there. Or one very close to. Alright, so 313 22 133. Alright. Got a nice code right there. Hard to see him tied up like that. But he was following me. Wonder who he really works for. I had better look through his belongings to make sure he's not carrying another gun. Or anything we can use. Alright, so I bet we took his items right there. Presumably. Yeah, we got his badge and his credit card right there. Where's his gun? Did Ray take that? Ray's got that pipe. And... oh, Ed has his gun. I don't want Ed having the gun. Ed, give it to Anna.
Anna?
Yes?
Give her the gun. I need to hold on to this. Oh, God. Sure, let's give the sleazebag the gun. That'll be a great idea. Okay, so let's see. Ray's got that pipe. Can he maybe use the pipe to, reach through the bars and get that fuse? Potentially? See if I can reach it with this. can touch it, but not quite pull it back. All right, so it's a little too far. So what happens if Ed gives him a screwdriver and duct tape to maybe extend the range a little bit?
Mr. Abbott?
What's up?
Possibly.
Here, take this.
All right.
And then give him the duct tape. Nope, nope.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
All right.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, preparation H on a window seal. Oh my god. I don't know that there's ever going to be a puzzle that's an adventure game puzzle that's dumber than that. Oh, so bad. Oh yeah, we did. You're correct, Garashan. In one of Anna's dreams from when she was as a child, she used it to take off the screws on a vent under her bed. Creep in there. Yeah, Ed's armed and clueless. That's not a situation I like. Not super happy about that. All right. Use duct tape with pipe. Pipe with tape. All right. Use pipe with tape with screwdriver? Maybe we just use the tape to grab onto it now. That could be a thing. That could be just a little tiny bit of grip there. That should do it. Like, in actuality, that wouldn't give you a lot of grip because you wouldn't be able to get a lot of pressure to push it against there. Give Ed the gun. Thus says Denner Nebula. Not Denner Nebula, no! That's a bad idea. Alright. So, we got the third fuse. Let's go ahead and put that in place. Damn. Fuse won't fit. What? Oh, it's bent. There we go. That should work much better. All right. All right, that didn't do anything, but I saw there was a 3 on the fuse, so maybe they have to go on in the right order. That could be it. All right, so that fuse has a 1 on it. Put that here. There we go. That fuse has a 2 on it. Put that right there. And the last one must be number 3. Nope, still nothing. Just a light. I do notice that that code he gave us includes only the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Possibly I have to put the fuses in and remove them in a certain order? Possibly. Let's see, is there anything else to do with the door controls? Controls for the bars seem to be locked out. There must be another way to get them open. All right. Well, while we're thinking about that, pop over to Anna and check out that note, the uncle's key. I've got a theory about that. I've got a theory. Oh, small code panel. I didn't miss that. Small LCD screen. Ooh. All right, so that's okay. So that's referencing the actual fuses we have in there now. That should be 1, that should be 2, that should be 3. All right. Let's try putting in that code we got here. Oh God, stuff. Feeling lonely. Alright, so 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3. Bingo. Oh, he's waking up. Get that boy! Get boy Ted! And Geek Boy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Geek Boy has redeemed posture check. Let's do that real quick. Oh, everybody else should take a second too. Oh, stretch it out. Get some blood in your legs. If you need to refresh your drink, go ahead and do that right now. Oh my God. I needed that one. Oh, jeez. Oh, that felt like when you stretch when you first wake up. That's a little horrifying. Let's go behind the back too. Oh, jeez. Hope things are going well. Definitely, definitely. I had a truncated weekend this week. Usually my weekend starts on Sunday, but I had to work overtime that day. But it was a pretty easy day overall. Oh, okay. Take a drink too. Good to see you, Geek Boy. All right, let's see what Detective Bennett has to say.
I'll take care of him. You two need to finish what we came here to do.
Thank you. It's your turn now, Anna. You have to open it, and then we'll make the decision together.
Ed, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I couldn't have done it without you. But my uncle wanted me here for a reason.
All right, so we're in the room. Let's see what we've got to work with in here. Not much, it turns out. Just the vault computer, as a matter of fact. That's it. The vault. After all this effort, sadness, anger, are there answers inside or more questions? Let's just start. Well, they did mention that Anna's fingerprints appear to have been put in the machine, so we'll see. All right. I have a bad feeling. Thus says Deader Nebula. He always has a bad feeling. He is a bad feeling. Usually he's causing the bad feeling. Spooky little dude. Welcome, Anna Castellan. Yeah. Key phrase.
It says it needs a key phrase.
Your uncle holds the key. Your uncle must have believed that it was something you would be able to remember. You need to think back. The cemetery, your childhood, the last time you spoke to Dr. Morales. There must be something. Something you may have forgotten, but you can get it back. You just have to find it.
Are we doing another? Oh, we're doing another nightmare sequence. Oh, good. Good, excellent. Stairs. Something about the stairs.
Come here, you. Mama.
So,
She's gone, Anna. She's with the other angels.
Cry if you like. No one cares.
oh God.
Dante, get your hands off my daughter.
Oh. They mentioned before that Anna's dad died from a fall down the stairs.
What have I done?
And that immediately after his death, Anna's uncle sort of noped out of there. Well, I think now we know why that happened. And now we're back in the graveyard, and I have a suspicion why. I was thinking about this a second ago. Your uncle holds the key. My Uncle Angelo's headstone. He died before I was born. Can we use the uncle's key with Angelo's grave? Although, yeah, it doesn't work, and I think I might know why. What if we used, hang on. What if, move over here. What if we use it with this one? Yep. You heard what Angelo yelled when he pushed him down the stairs. Get your hands off my daughter. So we did need our uncle's grave. Just, we had to figure out who our uncle was first. Alright, so... we've got a bunch of letters here. I don't know that they're in any particular order. Yeah, that's it, Karashin. That's because the uncle wasn't actually our uncle. We thought he was not. Alright, so letters we have here are T, E, P, R, O, M, E, T, O. Actually, no, I think that might be Spanish. Let's see if she's got anything to say. Let's see, I think this might be Spanish, possibly.
Te prometo.
There we go. Welcome, Anna Angel. Video file to Anna.
You got it?
Yes,
Open it.
there's a video from my uncle. My father.
Your father?
I need to watch it.
All right, but don't do anything afterward. We need to talk it through.
Would you let me be alone for this?
Okay. Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
Sure. Yeah, what do you mean we, Ed? Ed's a little possessive of everything. That's not your dead uncle. Get out of here, Ed. Welcome, Anna Angel. Video file to Anna.video is ready to play. Display video? Let's see.
I am a weak man, Anna. I failed you, I failed your mother, and perhaps I have failed the world as well. Your mother, I loved her very much. And though she knew she shouldn't, she loved me back. The man you called your father, he knew. He always knew. He took out the anger he had for me on you, and when I tried to protect you, I went too far. I had to leave, to hide. The police suspected I had something to do with his death, and I was a coward. I broke my promise to you, Anna. It was a lie. When you needed me most, I ran away. But I could not run away far enough to escape my sins. I'm being followed. I know they want resonance, and I know they mean me harm. I do not think I will live very long past this day. My last act was to put an end to my research, but as I put my finger to the button, I realized that I could not do it. I was too old, too weak, and too corrupt. This power, resonance, could save the world, or it could destroy it. This is as poisoned a legacy as any I have given you, Anna. The choice is yours, to save resonance or to destroy it. I hope you will forgive me, my Anna Angel.
Anna? Anna, what did he say? Let's talk about this. Can you just open the bars? Anna, let me in. We can make this choice together. You don't have to do it alone. We can't destroy this technology. Humanity can use it. We can fulfill our potential.
Great time for a sneeze right there.
This is our future. We can't deny mankind this gift.
What do you think, chat? What should we do?
You're thinking. Anna, open these bars.
Do we open the vault or do we destroy it? Les says open it. Buttons are for pushing as red is a nice color. Ed says save it, so we should destroy it. I like that one. Oh god. The story wants us to destroy it, I think. Alright, we got 3 votes for this. I can't actually, I just tried. The escape button does nothing right now. They won't let me quick save here. And Crystal, welcome in. How are you doing today? I am a petty individual. Ed has never been right about anything his entire life. Oh, now of course we're tied. 3-3. Yeah, no saves coming here, unfortunately. Well, we're tied 3-3. This could be his one chance. Maybe this is the one time. That'd be a fluke, if anything. If it's tied 3-3, I will cast the tiebreaker. Alright, Sulfur Sandy, you have a good rest. We'll see you around. Oh no, Kissa has voted for open, and Lost has voted for destroy, so now it's 4-4. I'll cast the tiebreaker. I say let's destroy the vault.
Anna, please, open the bars. No, stop! Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
Oh, it's switched over to Ed's perspective. Interesting. Looks like he's coming too.
Who do you work for?
I haven't heard of them, but they must be dangerous folks.
The fuck?
Answer the question. Who's pulling your strings?
You hit me, you asshole!
And I'll do it again if you don't start answering questions. Who do you work for?
The Aventine City Police Department.
You're not smart enough to have planned this all out on your own.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Damn it.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. So, what is the plan, detective? What do you want with the resonance devices?
I came here to destroy them, same as you.
Is it money? Selling them off to the highest bidder?
If I cared about money, do you think I would have become a cop?
Are you a terrorist?
Stop it. My head hurts too much to laugh at your cat-pissed detective work.
Then explain that note.
What note?
Alright, we gotta show him the note. Do we not have the note on us? Somebody else have the note? Oh, Morales' note.
Explain the note from Dr. Morales with your name on it. Why would he call you out by name?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was planted.
So your argument is that someone went out of his way to set you up?
Out of his way.
For what purpose?
Out of his way.
I'm waiting.
Out of his way. That's it.
What?
Why didn't I see this before? Someone did go out of his way. Far out of his way.
What do you mean?
Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Connect the dots. Figure out the story.
Alright, so we're missing something here. We caught up on chat too. It's not magic. Can't someone else in the world discover resonance? Possibly, but like with some of these like big research things, like it'll get discovered eventually, but it could be a very long time before someone else puts together the pieces.
Try harder.
When did someone go out of their way, and how can I show they went out of their way? All right.
Try.
No.
There must be a clue on the map here.
Right.
I don't see anything right away.
Keep thinking.
All right, says there's something on the map. I think I have to combine something here. You combine those two. Don't have context for blaming Ed. I mean, he is kind of a sleazebag. All right, let's look at our long-term memories here. Oops.
Try.
No, not that. When did someone say something that contradicts the subway map?
Mr. Eddings, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you.
Of course.
And Miss Castellanos, I have some questions for you too. Do you have a car or?
No, I ride the subway.
That's right. And you said that's where the.
This morning.
And then Ray passed through.
Ed told me that he and Anna met on the subway on their ways to work.
Oh! Because Ed lives here and Anna lives here, and the lab is between the two of them. So Ed shouldn't be riding the subway past Anna's house to get to work. They come from opposite directions. They shouldn't ever be on the subway at the same way together if we're just talking about going to and from work. Yeah, Sam, I'm starting to get a real bad feeling too. I think Dead or Nebula was onto something there.
There's no way Ed would be riding the same subway as Anna in the mornings unless...
Unless he was going out of his way to insinuate himself into the life of the only person who could open the vault other than Dr. Morales. Ray, untie me.
Anna, please, open the bars.
Oh, fuck.
No, stop!
Oh, shit!
You shot her!
Ray, close the door.
Ray, close the door! Ray, close the door! Oh, jeez!
You shot...
Ray.
We're gonna make a save game right here. Oh, God! Gotta stop him. Yes, Ray, get up. Oh, God. Ray doesn't seem to want to move, but oh wait, I got an idea.
Shut.
Ray, get to the fuse panel. There we go. If we take one of the fuses out, that automatically triggers the lockdown.
I can't believe she's
This is your fault.
my fault.
You knocked me out, tied me up. I could have done something. God damn it, he used my gun.
Well, maybe if you hadn't been acting so shady to me, I wouldn't have had to.
I'm gonna kill you right after I kill Ed.
No one's killing anybody.
Not again.
That's Detective Bennett's partner from the very beginning of the game.
Why are they saying you blew up that lab, Bennett?
What?
And why are they saying you killed a girl?
What? Oh,
Who is saying these things?
The chief. We were in the middle of a briefing, business as usual. The chief gets a phone call and suddenly she's putting a bounty on your head. You and your journalist pal.
He's no pal of mine. And this is bullshit. Somebody must be pulling the chief's strings. A girl?
They said you killed the science guy's niece to keep her quiet about you blowing up the lab.
How did they find out so fast?
now how did they know she just died seconds ago?
So it's true?
Of course not. But something weird is definitely going on here. How'd you find us?
I tracked Mr. Abbott's cell phone.
But I haven't called anyone.
I can track it as long as it has that SIM card in it.
Reg, you know I didn't do those things.
Tell me, how do I know that?
Oh, right, right.
Reg, when that lab blew up, I was with you. We were on that stakeout all night, shooting the shit.
I've got the best alibi in the world. I was with you when the lab blew up, you moron.
You know I couldn't have had anything to do with it.
I know, but I don't understand.
It's this case. The lab, the vault. I don't have time to tell the whole story now. But it ends with Morales' assistant, Ed, killing Anna Castellanos and stealing a new super weapon called Resonance.
Super weapon.
We've got to find Ed, and we've got to do it fast.
It's bad, Reg. Help us.
I got orders.
Remember what I said the other day? Sometimes you gotta make your own orders.
I can cover your tracks for a while, but the chief's got everyone out looking for you.
What's with this chief?
She's been acting weird ever since she started trying to keep Bennett and me from staking out that post office in Edgetown.
That stakeout is somehow connected to this Resonance stuff.
How's that?
That shifty-eyed guy we saw in the stakeout was also after Resonance.
Shifty-eyed guy?
Yeah, the guy who stole Tortoise's files on the vault.
The guy in the security cam picture.
Yeah.
That's no coincidence.
No. I followed it up, though, and I just found some Oriental lady.
Oriental is not
She gave me a paper swan.
an origami crane.
We're getting there slowly.
Whatever.
Well, then you're going back there.
Why's that?
Because just before the chief sent me out looking for you, I found an origami crane on my desk. I had no clue where it came from or why it was there, but now, I'll keep the chief off your backs. You two get over to Edgetown.
Wait a minute, who's giving the orders around here?
The one of us who isn't a wanted man. One more thing. Mr. Abbott, you keep that fancy phone around, you won't make it half an hour. Ditch your SIM card and use mine. They won't be looking for it.
Thanks.
Call me if you need help.
Fancy phone, he says.
Reg,
You're welcome.
we stick together. Got it?
Is this gonna be a buddy cop thing now?
Yeah. You're the naive, annoying one.
Alright, we're heading over to Edgetown. Yeah, that explains why I wanted to keep the gun so bad. Oh, fuck. I mean, I did want to squish him. I figured I shouldn't, though. Yeah, first of all, we're not friends, so get that straight. Now we're Crane twins. Yay, buddies. Why is our primary contact only able to communicate through vague deliveries of folded paper? We still have no idea what's going on with that. Like, we don't even know where to start. There was something on the paper we got before. I don't remember which one that was. All right, so let's make another save. Oh, God. But now we gotta figure it out. Not going in there without more backup than a sleazy hack with pretensions to grandeur. Alright, that's fair. Let's head into the alley and see if we can go in that door again.
This is where that mope hides out, and that Chinese lady. I just need to remember the secret knock.
Secret knock? What is this, some kind of clubhouse?
I do remember the secret knock. Knock twice. Knock once. Knock 3 times. Stop knocking. Nothing. Well, what the heck? Let's try one of the other ones. Knock twice. Knock once. Knock 3 times. Stop knocking. Nothing. How about the last one? Knock twice. Knock once. Knock 3 times. Stop. Nothing there either. Oh, that's not good. I remember clearly that our suspect went through a door, not over the fence. Yeah, but the door's not working. Why didn't you just tell us that Ed was a creep right away and said, I mean, I think there's a good reason for that. Because if, like, we already thought he was the bad guy. So if all of a sudden he just says, it's not me, it's that guy. Like, he would have been like, oh yeah, likely story. So, like, I think he was thinking the only way to convince Ray that Ed was the bad guy and he was all right was to make sure that Ray could reach the same conclusion he did. Oh, right, yeah, the first crane was the plans for the vault we were trying to get. Right. Ran out of plot-relevant folding paper. Welcome back, Mommy Oblivion. Hope you're doing well. All right, so knocking on the door here isn't working. See, that was the, See, that was the knock, right? Let's check. Yeah, 213. It is the knock, but it's not working now. Alright, so I can't scroll the screen like I did before. So there's not much to see here. We can leave the area if we need to. I think we do, though. Oh, we didn't actually check out that new paper crane we got. So it's an origami bird. Looks like something's written on this paper. I'll unfold it. A haiku. Once 4, now 2 stand. To open door bearing mark and seek audience. Once 4, now 2 stand. I mean, we were a group of 4, now we're just a group of 2. And then it's got an XI at the bottom. I'm trying to remember what the rhyming scheme was for a haiku. It's 4. What is it, 575? Is that it? I think it's 575. I don't know if that many knocks is an option, but we can check that out. Thank you, Simdust. Syllable scheme, that's what I meant, sorry. Yeah, not a rhyming scheme. Yeah, no, they don't really use that. Syllables. Sibilance. Sibilance. Alright, so. Like, yeah, the most I can knock at once is 4 times. I mean, that's 5. That's 7. That's 5. That doesn't work. Maybe help doesn't resonate with him well. Jettlers, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, the overthinking, that's me. Let's see, Game Gumo, you said you got a hint. What are you thinking? It is cool when you can also get a haiku to rhyme, though. That might be nice, but like, you've only got it's an odd number of lines, so it's not going to be a great rhyming scheme. Wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it 142? It says once 4 2. Is that, oh, that might be it. There is, yep. I got there eventually. So 142 might be it. Alright, let's try that. Knock once. Knock 4 times. Knock twice. Stop knocking.
Let's go.
All right, yep. So it was using the numbers in the first line. Once, 4, 2. And the penny drops with 4. Yeah. I was looking straight past the actual text of the haiku and be like, what about the structure of the haiku? 1, 4, 2. There you go.
Wait, are you sure we're not walking into a parlous situation here?
A what?
Parlous? Why the hell do you talk like that? Come on.
That must be the word of the day.
Detective Bennett, Mr. Abbott. According to Reno here, you're 17 seconds late.
That's the shifty guy.
Sorry for the shabby digs, but we need to keep a low profile for now. We've got a friend in common, Tolstoy Eddings. And I think we both want to figure out where he is. But I'm sure you've got questions, yeah?
Let's see.
Who are you, and how do you know who we are?
I like you, detective. No beating around the bush, just business.
Answer my question, or I'll beat you around this room.
I think you're in enough trouble already. No need for more violence, right? My name is Amul Batra, and this is my colleague, Reno.
A Batra, Ray's mysterious contact from the beginning of the game. I like the idea that the guy just keeps knocking on the door until he gets right and whoever's on the other side is sitting there listening to all these knocks. There was a suggestion last time we came here that it's an automated mechanism, because the door opened and it wasn't clear who opened it. But yeah, they probably hear me pounding on that door and being like, oh my god, what is taking him so long? Ed's got a first name and it's not Ed. Terrible. Although my old boss was like that. His first and middle name were Joseph Edward, and he preferred to go by Jed. Which, I can respect that.
We're collectors.
Collectors of what?
Information. It's our business to know everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Let's let Ray talk for a second.
Wait, did you say your name is Amul Batra? You're A. Batra, the guy who's been emailing me. You are the 11 Foundation.
You know this mope?
This guy has been feeding me scoops, like that one on the vice president. Wanted me to write some articles buttering up his cause in exchange.
Cause?
Increasing government surveillance powers in the name of anti-terrorism.
Seriously?
I knew you sounded shady, so I did some checking up on you, Amul. You and your 11 Foundation are behind that DNA database and Avorta.
No point in denying it, and you took full advantage of it.
I mean, yeah, we did.
That may be, but there's no way that thing is legal.
It's only illegal until it isn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Antivoter isn't a pressing matter at the moment.
Just goes by T, that's fair. Oh yeah, what's the 10 billionth digit pi, smart guy? I thought I heard glad to be of service as it closed, followed by his sigh. 42, I know that one.
So why'd you want to see us?
You're here because the universe is a self-correcting machine. And until recently, Ed was a reliable, predictable cog. But now he's gone off the rails. We need replacement parts.
Meaning?
We both want the same thing. Tolstoy Eddings needs to be brought to heel. We'll point you in the right direction.
So you were working with Ed?
With him? No. We had an interest in resonance. He had an interest in resonance. So we took an interest in him. That's all.
Did your interests include killing an innocent woman in cold blood?
We did not kill anyone. But the entire Aventine police force seems to think that you did. Maybe something can be done about that.
What is Ed after?
To upset the machine. We believe he plans on setting off another resonance device very soon.
I don't understand. He seemed to think resonance should be for the benefit of mankind. Why would he use it to blow things up?
He did just kill Anna. He's not the most rational guy around.
Unfortunately, even Reno here didn't foresee Ed's betrayal until it was too late. And she sees everything.
So what? She's supposed to be some sort of psychic or something?
There's no magic to it. The universe is controlled by laws. Everything from the planets orbiting around the sun to the firing of neurons and that little brain of yours. Call it a machine, call it fate. From initial state to end of days, everything's already been decided. And with enough information, anything can be predicted. And that is why we collect.
Information?
All of it.
I should place both of you under arrest.
On what grounds?
Oh.
I got a surveillance photo of you robbing Tortoise Security. You were caught red-handed.
Oop, oh, we got him.
Bollocks. I thought that camera was off.
Suddenly not so smug and mysterious. What do you know? Wonder if she drags the tatami mat and shoji screen everywhere she goes. That seems like it'd be a hassle. Those things are huge. Yeah, fuck determinism. Wait, if everything's already been decided, then why are they trying to do anything to manipulate the outcome? All coming back down to Anachronox. Oh god, I love that game. Yeah, same here, Roxar. I love it when he's like, I know everything. Wait, where'd you get that picture? Oh shit.
Tortoise knows his stuff all right, I'll give him that. I know. Still, good luck getting Mr. Tortoise to press charges. He'll never admit his place was robbed.
Yeah, you can't really have a security guy saying that he got robbed.
He's right, you know.
Shut up. So what did you want with Tortoise's files on the vault?
As I mentioned, we are collectors of information.
And resonance is what? A trophy for your wall?
Posted the Pytex in Discord? Hell yes. Can't believe Ed was Grumpos the entire time. I mean, he did kind of yammer on sometimes.
No, it's much more than that. We want to see it put to good use. But our motive shouldn't matter to you. Ed's going to set off another resonance device very soon. You need to focus on stopping it.
Why did she slip me that vault file yesterday?
You needed a nudge. We gave it to you.
Cut to the chase. How did we stop Ed?
Start from the beginning, the initial state, and extrapolate out.
Exactly where did this all begin?
The explosion at the lab. It should be easy to determine where the resonance devices that killed Morales were placed.
But they could be anywhere outside the lab.
You can find the distance between two resonance devices by the size of the blast made when the particles snapped back together. I acquired the formula and used the measurements from that hole in Morales' lab. The particles must have been placed 4 kilometers from the lab on either side.
That's it?
If you need more than that, you aren't the right men for the job.
Reassuring.
話はここまでだ。
Let's wrap it up, lads. Don't bother coming back here, we'll be long gone.
Unfortunately, you can tell that Reno in the background there is using a not a very good mic. Since this is an indie game, I suspect that basically everyone is just sort of recording in place. That's very common for games like this. Let's see, has Resonance been shown to do anything other than annihilate areas of space? They've implied that there is some way to use Resonance for energy generation. They didn't really explain that, but, you know, science fiction stuff. I mean, I guess that is basically how fission works. You know, annihilation of atoms. So, similar to that, I guess.
After you've stopped, Ed, you'll see us again. Oh, and before you go, I have a little present for you.
What was that he handed you on the way out?
A compass.
So we can find north?
No, a drafting compass, like you get in high school geometry. What do you think about those guys?
I don't trust them. Everyone seems to only be interested in resonance.
But they do want to stop Ed, and that's at the top of my list of things to do today.
Let's just figure out where those resonance devices were placed so we can follow his trail.
Alright. Well, first of all, I want to check something while I'm thinking about it. Let's switch over to Ray. I want to see if he changes word of the day. Yep, parlous, as I thought. Adjective, full of danger or uncertainty, precarious. So I've only heard one of the word of the days before. I've never heard this one before. Alright, yeah, the first one I'd heard of, the second and third I have not heard of before. Crush it, I was thinking exactly that. Also, we can check our memo again. So goals 2, I believe, should be finished. Yep, that was finished. We're now on goals 3. Follow Origami lead and stop Ed. Pretty simple. Alright, let's make another save while I'm thinking about it. Let's save right here. So as you can see, that choice back in the vault of whether to destroy it or save it was kind of a but thou must, because she didn't get her finger all the way to the button either way. Follows, you've used Parlous in an incident report before. You felt smirked. That's awesome. Like, were they impressed? Did they give you anything for that? I'm curious. What a pulchritudinous word for an aspiring Pangendrum. Oh my god. Alright, so we've got the drafting compass and we have the subway map. Let's combine the two of those. I can draw a circle with this. Where should I place it? I'm gonna place the center at the lab. Yep. Now what? No, I guess I have to do something else with that. Alright, drafting compass and subway map. Maybe they want us to place it somewhere else? Possibly. Is there some way to draw that circle with this? No, not like that. Trying to click and drag there. And then 4 kilometers, they said? Yeah, 4 kilometers. Ah, there we go. I had to adjust that. Ed's apartment. Oh, of course he had one of the residence devices at home, so he didn't have to go out too much. As a guy who writes for a living, I could do with a bigger vocabulary, though I regularly use the thesaurus in your work. I find these word-a-day things are pretty nice. I remember I had a friend in college that had a word-a-day calendar, and she's like, was doing basically exactly what Ray is doing, is every day she'd get a new word, and she would try to find a way to work it into conversation. And I said, oh, that seems really cool. What's your word for today? And she said, amorphous. I said, well, good luck with that. Oh God, you Christensen, yeah. I was gonna stream that game. I don't think I'm going to. That ending made me so mad. I'm not gonna spoil it on here, but that ending made me so mad. That can't be a coincidence. Yeah, I don't think that is a coincidence, actually. So let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here and let's go to Ed's apartment. Which, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should have just started there. Like, the most obvious place to search? Possibly? Evocative, that's a good one. That's a good one, and that's one I feel like more people should be using. And that one seems like it's something you can work into a conversation. I use that one sometimes. I like that one. Evocative. Spread the misery you know you want to. Oh, God. All right. To Ed's apartment.
I like the vibe. The style is very student digs with a touch of crack house.
This is not an apartment. It's a staging area.
That's why Ed didn't have any furniture, because he wasn't using that till he wasn't living there per se. It was just where he was setting up the residence device. That's why everything was locked in there as well.
Chosen for its proximity to the target, not for its allure. He must have been planning this a long time. Here's the resonance device, right as he left it.
Should you stand so close to that?
Kind of a hard thing to pin down. Yeah, seriously, screw Ed, Jesus. And Nano has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel right there. That thing we just did with the mapping compass, I think that should be a puzzle in Harvester too. But it should be a lot more complicated. Like, you should definitely have to be like, oh, there's a mystery and there's someone that's been breaking into houses and you need to use the compass to draw out a bunch of areas and look for the commonality. Oh, how many houses have they broken into? Well, 375. Get to drawing, kid. Now you might be asking, how do you have a common area between 375 circles? To which I say, who says it needs to have a logical conclusion? You know, in any investigation, sometimes you chase down leads and sometimes they go somewhere and sometimes they don't. In this case, it'll take you a few hours to draw those circles, a few days possibly, but it won't go anywhere, but you'll feel like you've crossed off one possibility. And that's a strong thing in any investigation. That's something that gives you a sense of purpose. Gives you a sense of motivation. I have moved forward in this investigation, the player will say, and nothing else, nothing negative. They're going to love that. It's going to be awesome. That should be how we navigate the map every time. That's the fast travel system. Yeah, that's why he was locking his kitchen drawers, because he's got a fucking super weapon in here. Alright, looks like Ed left some of our stuff here. Oh, we're taking all of it. I'll give Bennett his credit card back. That's everything. It's empty. Alright, so we got our stuff back. That's a good thing. Including the ultrasonograph. Might need to use that for something. Let's switch over to Bennett. He's the detective here. He might be able to figure something out. Mini fridge. Best used for beers. It didn't strike me as much of a beer drinker. Can't trust a guy like that. Empty. That's a very 1950s attitude of him. Keep it with the vibe. A teeny tiny little microwave. Ed mentioned at the beginning of the game something about the microwave not being able to hold adult portions of food. Nothing better than a microwave burrito. But I'm finding myself a little short on burritos. Yeah, we don't have much at the moment. It's covered in rust and old water streaks. Looks broken. The tripod with a device on top of it. The device is labeled 14B.
This is it. The resonance device.
Wait. He could be booby-trapped. Don't you ever stop to think before you charge ahead blindly?
Boom.
Asshole.
Blogger.
Well. Alright, we got a couple things there. We got some memories. And we got the resonance device B. This is one of the devices Ed used to kill Morales. It no longer holds a resonance particle, so it should be harmless. It's a small round device with a cell phone for a trigger. The cell phone is marked 14B. All you need in life is a mini fridge and air fryer. Heck, the microwave. Like, honestly, between my air fryer, I've got an Instant Pot that has an air fryer attachment. And between the two of those, I reheat everything in there, not usually in the microwave. They're in love. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see. We need to draw 7 red lines, all of them strictly perpendicular, some with green ink and some with trans... It'll be fun. You'll love it. Oh God, Ed's bathroom. It's terrifying. All right, so we got the resonance device. Is there anything else to look at here? Tripod is lined up with these pieces of masking tape on the floor. All right, we already got the device. Is there anything else to see in here is the next question. Let's take a look around. I've made a few good arrests in that stinking alley outside the window. These windows don't open. If Ed had left any blood-stained clothes in here, it might help our case. But he hasn't. Nothing useful in there. The alarm's not set. I've got to watch. A cheap old camp bed. I didn't come here to sleep. I don't think there's... I keep thinking that the foot of the bed is something sitting there, but it's not. Burned out light bulb. Alright, how about the bathroom? I've never seen a perp with a clean bathroom. Just shows you their ma's didn't bring them up right. Yeah, it kind of sucks. We've been thinking that since the beginning of the game when we first saw the dump he was living in. I'm like, I don't know that I trust him since he's living in absolute squalor. I don't think I have seen that one, Kissa. It's not drawing any, not ringing any bells for me. Yeah, reheating the air fryer is very nice, especially if it's something that was crispy that you want to be crispy again. Although I'll tell you my secret for orange chicken. You pop it in a wok, and you toss it around in there until you can smell the orange chicken, which is when it's just starting to warm up. And then you pop it in a metal pan, and you pop it in the broiler for a couple minutes. And that'll crisp it right up. And basically spending that time in the wok will make sure it's heated through as well. Never trust a man with a dingy apartment. Thus says Deader Nebula. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything else to see here. Alright, so we got a couple extra memories too. Let's take a look at these. Phone number for residence device 14B.
You're a Batra. You are the.
You know this
This guy has been.
Yeah, we got that. Reggie's phone number, alright. I don't think he's got anything else we can do there. Does he have anything else interesting going on? Don't think so. He doesn't have any different memories either. Alright, so we're just gonna leave now? What else we gotta do? Oh, I guess we don't have anywhere else to go. Maybe we gotta stay here until we figure out the next step. Alright, let's switch over to Ray for a second. Switch over to Ray's smartphone. And call the 14B number? They said it was harmless.
Are you calling me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Alright, so that's a thing. Can we have him give the resonance device to Ray?
Ray,
What's up?
hold this.
All right.
Can we use the ultrasonograph with the resonance device? No. In that case, I'm going to give it back.
Hey,
Detect.
right
Yeah,
here.
sure thing.
Crushing. Alright, so. Still got our drafting compass. We could draw it on the subway map again if we wanted to. Can we combine the Antivorta file with the subway map? No. And we use the drafting compass the second time? We already figured that out. No. Let's pull out Ray's smartphone and... Oh, Reggie's number.
Hello?
Reggie, this is Ray.
Is Detective Bennett all right?
Yeah, he's here with me.
What do you need?
Let's see.
What's going on with the manhunt?
The chief is keeping you at the top of everybody's list. There's going to be a press conference tonight.
Oh, God.
In a few hours, your faces will be all over the TV and the net. Stay away from crowds, and don't go to the lab or your houses. They're being watched.
Fantastic.
Dang it.
Any sign of Ed?
No one's looking. I brought up his name at the briefing when you and Bennett were named as suspects. Chief cut me off. She wants everyone focused on finding the two of you.
Alright, do we have anything else to ask about here?
I have this thing.
Sorry, pal, I can't see it over the phone.
Reggie, I've got a phone number I need to have traced.
There we go.
You can do that, right?
I can't. Chief's got me tasked.
Damn it!
But the tracing equipment's at Admin HQ. If I can clear the front desk for a while, should give you enough time to trace some phone numbers.
How will you do that?
I'm going to pull the plug on Oink's favorite toy. It should take him a while to figure out where the problem is.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, we've got a new location. Let's make another save. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so we'll head over to police administration and see if we can trace that phone number.
Nobody seems to be around.
Yeah, it's quiet. Let's keep it that way.
Alright, so make sure we're using Mr. Copman. Hopefully he knows how this works. Database error. Check connection and restart. Touch to continue. Refresh. Alright. I think maybe we need Ray for this. I see a username and password up here. Although we need to figure out what's disconnected first. Alright. Can we send him down to the basement? He's not going down there, not with Ray. Alright. So can Ray go down there? There's no time to go wandering off. Let's see. That's the computer we need to hack. Alright. Check connection and restart. How do we restart? Let's see. Magnetic lock manual override. Ooh, this might be complicated actually. An officer called Oink. I bet he's very popular at the precinct. They implied there's some sort of reasoning behind why he's named that, but they wouldn't say what it was. Alright, so... magnetic locks. Alright, so I don't seem to be able to click on too much here. I don't see if there's a USB port anywhere. I don't see one, unfortunately. We kind of need that to be able to hack. I don't think I can click in there though. No, we need to figure out what that database error is first. Let's look around real quick. Can we see anything in the immediate area? Great, I'm now on the most wanted list. Billboard containing the latest minutia of modern office life. Not the sort of thing I want to take home and show to Mom, it's fair. Alright, let's switch to cop guy. Let's have him head upstairs. Do we need to go to the tech room, maybe? Was it Oikenmeyer? I didn't remember if they said what his name was. Just that he really didn't like that. Boarded by one cheap lock. Ah, can't get in there. And I have a feeling Officer Johnson doesn't want to see me. But also I did just save, didn't I? I think I did.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Yep. I had to check. Alright, so we can't get into the tech room or the copy room. I'm assuming Ray can't either. Damn it, there's gotta be a way in. And use the screwdriver and jimmy the lock? Give this a try. Can't quite fit in the crack to move the bolt. It's a little too thick. Use the drafting compass? Little too thick, he says. Credit card, maybe? Huh, this works in the movies. Got it. Oh, there you go. Holy crap. Pull the fire, oh God. That's gonna create way more attention than I need in my life. Surveillance gear, I think. Not really my department. That's probably more Ray's. Let's have him look around. I have no idea what any of these things do, he says. Mainframe. An edifice of information, the beating heart of the police department. The cage door is in the... Oh god, there's an electronic lock. There's a number on the lock, 7246. Oh, that's what we need to release the magnetic lock for. 7426. Alright, if we can release that, we can get into the mainframe. But for right now, we can't get into the room at all, I don't think. Let's send Ray out of here. Oh, no, they both go together. Alright. They are in full buddy cop mode at this point. Alright, so hit up the control panel. And we go down to magnetic lock override. Oops. And 7426. Invalid serial number. Really? Did I type it in wrong? Invalid serial number. Alright. I mean, it is having a connection error. That could be part of the problem. Switch back over, make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, Nano, you're heading out. Thanks so much for hanging around with us. We will see you around. You have a good rest of your day. Can we switch over to Ray? Use the screwdriver on the electronic lock? You can't reach through the cage to where the magnet is attached to the lock. Yeah, so we're trying to do the unmagnet. Can we use the ultrasonograph to take a look at it? No. Oh, we're just in this little cage area, so there's nothing to do. There's nothing we can interact with in here, except the electronic lock. All right. Can we use the credit card on the electronic lock? Probably not. Let's switch over to Ray. Move out of the way. No, no. Alright, so I don't think there's anything we can do in here, but... Oh, 7246. I wrote the number down. That's my problem. 7246. Literally trying to make a puzzle out of writing a number down. Buddy cop mode, activate! I know you wrote it in code, but I was thinking more Super Sentai. Show it the now worthless badge! We're going to jail. Hopefully you don't need to work too hard to make your puzzles difficult. Yep, the player will do most of the work for you. 7246. There we go. Magnetic lock released. Alright, now we should be able to get into the tech room. There we go. Alright. Switch over to Ray, because he knows technology better. That stuff might be useful, if I knew what any of it did. Make sure there's anything else in here. Blocked cupboard. That door seems to lead to a storage room, but it's full of boxes. Too much junk in that room to get in. Spare. Much as I like to jack into the net, I believe I need some sort of terminal access. Well, that's for this right here then. The office chair. Throne of creativity for the modern worker.
I've used this thing before. I hope they haven't canceled my password yet.
I can trace phones using this computer. What shall I trace? The 14B number. It's here in the police station. Really? That's unusual. Oh, right. It's the phone on the residence device. Can we trace Reggie's number? That seems rude. I don't need to trace Reggie. He's usually at the pizza place down the block. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if we have another number to trace. Let me check with Reggie. Or Ray, sorry. There is a phone number for the 11 Foundation on there. I can give that to him. See if you can trace that. No, he said he's gonna hold on to it. I don't know why. Hey, Shenandoah, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Let's see, am I on Ray right now? Yeah. No, we can only trace stuff from the cop's inventory. That's weird. Alright, let's go back downstairs. There might be something else we can do with that device down there. Take another look first. Come on. Alright. Can you trace the call from inside the house? Dun dun dun. Alright, Ray, get down there and see if there's anything else we can do with that. When he said he was going to disable Oink's favorite toy, I assume that's what the network connection thing means. He broke his device and now he's going around trying to figure out what's going on with that. Let's see, manage phones. Can't click on anything in there. Can't do anything with the APB thing. No, I don't think there's anything else in here. Well, I think those are the only phone numbers we're aware of. Unless there was another one in the DNA database that I forgot about. No, it's just those FTTNs. So nothing there. Can I give him the ultrasonograph and have him use it to look at the residence device? I think I already tried that, but I'm gonna double check. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Interesting that we still have it, though. What have we progressed today? Oh man, we did a lot today. So we got into the vault, which is what we ended at yesterday. We were trying to get inside the professor's vault. We got in there. We found out some secrets about Anna. We found out that her father wasn't actually her father. Her uncle was her father. And he's the one that killed who she thought was her father, accidentally. Anna tried to destroy the residence device, and Ed shot her in the head for that, because it turns out Ed's super duper evil for reasons we do not fully understand. We also found out that the cops are corrupt. Not our cop, he's fine, but the cops in general are corrupt. And they are now hunting down us, blaming everything on us. So we are secretly trying to figure out where Ed is right now so we can stop him from blowing up the planet with the residence device. Bad times. Bad times. Alright, haven't gotten any new emails, I don't think. Let me ask the detective if he'll give me a hint.
Yeah,
What do you think we should do next?
you're pretty tech savvy. Do you know anything about that phone attached to the residence device?
Looks like a pretty basic model. Probably doesn't even have Wi-Fi access.
Anything else?
Most phones keep a record of all calls sent and received. Maybe we should take a look.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Probably have to give the residence device to Ray.
Hey, Ray.
What's up?
Hold it.
All right.
See what we can do with that. Corrupt cops are hunting us, so we're secretly hanging out at the police station. We need to trace a phone number to find where Ed is, so we got a cop friend of ours to distract the front desk guy. So he snuck in here to try and trace that phone number. There's a cell phone connected to the device. It's marked 14B. Check call history. There's no history of any calls being made or received. Check text messages. There's a text message from a few minutes before the event in the lab. It says 15:00:00 14B delay release. It's from a phone called 14A. Alright. So maybe we can track down that 14A number. If nothing else, we can find out where the second residence device is. And that could be very useful. Yeah, we were basically holding the station together here.
The computer traced it to a plumbing supplies warehouse near Juno Labs.
Any idea how we can get in there? Will we need to break in?
Should be easy enough. I'll flash the badge around and say we're looking for contraband.
Doesn't anyone ever ask for a warrant?
Shh, don't jinx it.
Basically. Alright. And it is right where we'd expect it to be on the grid there. The perfect distance away from the residence event. Alright, so we'll head downstairs, then I'll save, and then we'll head over to the warehouse. Yeah, the Roaches in Ed's apartment were no help at all. We grilled them, they refused to talk. I respect their loyalty, but nothing else. Alright, so like I said, let's save. Getting to be the end game here, so I want to make sure we get lots of saves. And let's get to that warehouse, and out of the police station where we are definitely wanted.
This is the place. Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Let's look around.
That's it. I can't take it anymore.
What's your problem?
My problem, detective, is that I'm a reporter. Jimmy Olsen is a photographer. We're nothing alike.
He is correct there.
So, I guess I should just call you Lois Lane instead?
You know what? Jimmy Olsen is fine.
Perfection. Perfection. Looks like I need a key to turn the forklift on. Alright, what else we got around here? Got a bunch of lockers over here I can see. Oops. We cannot scroll the camera over that way. That microwave they did say is too small for an adult meal, so yeah, maybe he was grilling roaches in there. Ooh. Ray just got a new email, I think. Where are you? From Jay. The ACPD are at the office looking for you. They're asking questions. Where are you? What's going on? Jay. Oh, is that because we got the cop SIM card in there? I think it is. Oops. Is this man forklift certified? We're going rogue! We're going rogue! Alright, is there anything that... No, there's nothing over there. Oh, there's a sticky note on here, too. Let's check that out. The note says, Todd, did you leave the forklift key in your locker again? Yeah, we do have a couple of lockers back here. Locker is labeled Todd. A padlock on it. Yeah, hello, Todd. It's no use. Without the key in combination, we're not getting through this thing without a blowtorch. I noticed there is a spot for a key. Can we jimmy that with a screwdriver like we were trying to before? Find out. All right, not the locker itself, but the lock. Screwdriver on padlock. Nope, we cannot. All right. Let's go back. Let's keep looking around and then see if there's anything else to see here. It's locked with a Grandmaster brand padlock. All right, so that's the only one worth getting into. Anything else to see here? I don't think so. All right. You use the drafting compass again to try and pick it? Possibly. Oh, we weren't able to use that to pick before. Why would I want to draw that, he says. And screwdriver definitely doesn't work. No. Alright, that sucks. You know, I mean, that does work. In real life, at least. Oh, we do still have the ultrasonograph. Can we do something with that?
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
Come over here.
Can we use that to figure out the combination? Ooh, that'd be an interesting puzzle. It's not you. Not you, sorry. Yeah, that's what he actually says, that he's a bit of a linguistics nerd, so he's constantly using more grammar than is strictly needed. This is a master bolt combination lock. It can be opened with a master bolt. I've seen that video. The lockpicking lawyer, I do love that guy. That guy's spectacular. No, I can't use the sonogram on there. That sucks. Can I just use it on the locker in general? See if we can take a closer look. Alright, so we got some clothes in there. We got a hat. There's the key. Locked, I can't get it open. Anything else we can look at in here? Like, there's a little hole right there. We can see the key right there. Have another item that would help is the next question. The detective have anything? Not really. Not a ton to work with. So we can see there's the key in there, but we've got no way to get it open. Oh, McNally official. All right. I wonder if he was referring to it when he did that. Does it count the combinations of password? I don't think it's electronic. Somehow I don't think we can use the password cracker on it. Though I guess I should rule that out. That's not how you use one of those. It's not. It's true. If we had like a magnet, we could use that to pull the thing up to this empty slot, but I don't think we have anything magnetic. Is there anything magnetic in the resonance device? No, whatever it's used for, it's just a phone now, he says. No, not that. Possible I missed something here. Have you ever watched Megas XLR? Yes, I have. I even remember seeing the pilot under the original title, which was just Lowbrow. Not a very descriptive title, though.
Hey, Bennett.
Detective Bennett.
Right.
What do you want?
What do you think we should do next?
No, you can't steal anything from the tech room.
What? I didn't say anything.
No, but you were thinking it.
Come on, something small. Who would even notice?
Well, I guess if it was very small, but only then.
All right, you heard him. We get to steal something from the tech room. Something small as a treat. All right. So clearly among all those doodads that we didn't know what they do, we're going to need to get something there. Yeah, a giant robot could get us through there in no time at all. I find there's a lot of problems in life that a giant robot could fix, which is a beautiful thing. All right, does the detective know any of this? I don't think I need any of that, he says. Gotta be something in here. Let's get everybody out of the way first. Get them away from that thing and see if we can look around. Then just the mainframe over there. Just says tools up there. Doesn't seem to be anything specific that we can identify. Oh, wait! What did he say was the reason that he couldn't just dismantle the electronic lock? I remember. Oh no, really? Oh, I was sure I had it there. Yeah, he mentioned there was a magnet in there, but that he couldn't get to it from the front. Oh, I thought that was the thing. Really? Dang it. All right. Oh, no, it's over here. All right, it's on the other side. Magnetic lock. Magnet looks like it's held on by a couple of screws. There we go. Unscrew the magnet from the lock. Excellent. All right, now we're getting somewhere. We've got a small magnet now. I know exactly what to do with that. Do ya? Kissa, do you really? Because he wouldn't miss us if he found us again. He still had any bullets in that gun, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, everything that happened with Anna was so sudden. I'm still, like, processing. Hey, Cafe Claire, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. All right, so we've still got the thing that lets us see through there. So now we grab the small magnet. There we go. Careful now. Oh. Careful. Nope. Oh, did it fall? Dang it. Fell. Careful now. Nope. Shoot. Just wants to go to the center there. How do I get it up through there? Yep, dang it. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Oh. Oh, now it's stuck. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. Tell me I didn't soft lock it. Go back. No, I don't think we're soft locked. How do I get it past that big shirt thing? Won't let me move up through there. Oops. We're so close. All right. Careful. There we go. Just had to get the key in the right place. Careful. Careful. Got it. Whew. All right. We got the forklift key. Hope you're doing good, Cafe Clear. Good to see you. Sort of a sliding, physics-based sliding, but that was pretty cool. Damn, we're good. We are. It's true. All right, so Bennett, I'm going to send you over here. And I've got an idea. Ray, use forklift key with forklift. Engine's on.
Hope this forklift can handle the weight.
Shut up and get me up there, Jimmy.
Maybe I am forklift certified. I can't go any higher there. Can I do this? There we go. I think I might be forklift certified. I think I know the video you're talking about. I hope it doesn't end like that if it's the one I'm thinking of. He tried to kill me with a forklift. Olay. Closing it up. Using the forklift key with the forklift. Brilliant. All right, is there anything to see up here? You can step off. You over here? Nothing in here. Oh, I bet I know what I can do. Let's switch over to Ray. And let's have him pull out his smartphone and call 14A. There we go. Which one was this one? Got it.
Just as we suspected, there's another resonance device here.
All right. There's a cell phone connected to the device, marked 14A. No history of any calls made or received. There's a text message from a few minutes before the event in the lab. It says 1500 14A delay forward. It's from a phone called Selfish Prepaid. All right, so that might be what we need to track next. Hop back on the forklift, see if we can get him down. Think he's on there? Hopefully. Find out. Yep, we good. All right, Grushin. Thanks for hanging around. Hope everything goes good with the dogs. Yeah, not even, honestly, we should be using a pallet. That's insane that we're not doing that. Yeah, no hard hats. This is, OSHA would be very upset with us. Maybe that's how it ends. We save the world and then OSHA just beats the shit out of us. Lifting a person to the forklift will get them killed. Thus says Danner Nebula. I'm gonna have to agree. That is incredibly dangerous. Don't actually do that. Do not lift up a person on a forklift. They're not built for that. Would be a well-deserved beating. This is true. This is true. Alright. Switch over to Detective Bennett. We're heading upstairs. Like, there's a lot of things with a forklift that are very, you know, you need to know this thing to get forklift certified. That's an easy one. Just don't do that. Just do not do that thing. Alright. Selfish number.
It's no good. I can't trace it.
Why not?
The signal's too weak. Could be the location he's in or some kind of interference.
What can we do?
Call it. If that is Ed's phone, hopefully he'll answer. As long as he's talking, we might be able to trace the signal.
What do I say to it?
This is interrogation 101 stuff, Jimmy Olsen, so listen close. First, hammer away at him. Get his guard up.
Alright, get him on the defensive.
Then, when he's on the defensive, switch tactics. Interrogate him. Start asking questions.
Get him on the defensive, then start asking questions.
Stay on your toes and keep him guessing. Don't give him a reason to end the call.
Alright, hang on a moment.
Give me a moment. I need to think about this.
And also, more specifically, we need to save. Let's see. Properly lift a person with a forklift, you must use a purpose-built work platform or safety cage attached securely to the forks, never the bare forks or even a pallet. Exactly, exactly. Unless there's actually some, like, custom rig you've got for that, it's not good. Is it okay if I'm the person being lifted? No! Don't let someone do that either. Yeah, he's very condescending. But I mean, in that case, it's good advice because he's talking to Ray, but more specifically, he's talking to us, the player. He's telling us what to do for this puzzle, is what he's doing. Alright, alright. So, let's do this. We are saved if it comes down to it.
Hello?
That's Ed's phone. That was him.
Hopefully you didn't spook him. We might be able to trace that line.
Hey. Right.
Yeah.
See you.
Alright, so I think we gotta do what we were doing a second ago.
It's no...
Alright, so he tries to trace it. Alright, I'm calling him right now. Show him the badge! Over the phone! They did already make the joke where I tried to show somebody over the phone something and he's like, I can't see that, we're on the phone.
Got it. I'm ready.
Just keep him on the phone as long as you can, and I'll need a couple minutes to localize the signal.
Who is this?
You son of a bitch.
Ray? How did you get this number?
Alright, let's get him on the defensive.
You killed them in cold blood. Anna and her uncle. You murderer.
No.
Liar. I saw you pull the trigger. We saw the device in your apartment.
I did, but I didn't want it to happen this way.
Alright, he's on the defensive, so now we change tactics and we go interrogative.
So why'd you do it, Ed?
You think I wanted this to happen?
You fired the gun. The device was in your apartment. You tell me.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Go aggressive again.
We trusted you, you asshole. You were using us the whole time.
No, wait, it wasn't entirely like that. I wanted to protect Resonance, yes, but there's so much more at stake now.
Alright, switch to interrogative.
Ed, what is all this about?
Forget it, Ray, you just wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I said forget it.
Alright, we gotta get him back on the defensive. Yeah, it wasn't entirely like that, he says. That's spoken like a man who knows it is, in fact, entirely about that.
You need to stop whatever you're doing, and you need to stop now.
I can't do that. I just can't. It's too late for that.
Alright, he's on the defensive again.
Is Resonance worth it, Ed?
You don't get to talk about Resonance. You know nothing about Resonance.
I'm only asking.
Shut up.
Alright, we gotta go aggressive again. Oh, God. We gotta make sure we don't get him to hang up. We've gone very far here. Sure, I did shoot them, but I totes didn't want to shoot her in the head. I was going for injuring, that's all. Buy your car's extended warranty. That'd get him to hang up real fast. Oh, God. I'm not entirely dead. Thus says Deader Nebula. Nothing to write about him.
Guess who's gonna be on the front page of my website tomorrow?
What?
The Math Murderer. How's that sound? It's gonna go viral. I know it.
No. Ray, you don't know the whole story. This is bigger than me. Bigger than Anna or Morales or any of us.
So are you gonna tell me or what?
No, not yet. There's no time.
Alright, we've got him on the defensive again. Let's switch back.
Just who are you working for?
Shut up. I'm not working for anybody. I'm not working for anybody ever again.
Alright, go aggressive again.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I have to go.
Shit. Was that enough?
Damn it, he hung up. Tell me you traced him.
No, I needed more time.
Damn it! Oh, God.
Not a chance. He's probably ditching the phone right now.
There goes our only lead.
And it's rewinding, so we get to try it again at least. Yeah, I don't know the whole story because you're keeping it a secret from us. Remember? Well, we got real close that time at least, so we should be able to speed through it.
Got it. Just keep.
Alright, we'll basically try and do what we did before.
Who is
The only thing we did is, I thought telling him that we were on his tail would make him hang up faster.
You son of a b-
Ray? How did you...
Alright, tell him he's a murderer.
I did...
And then go interrogative. Ask him why he did it.
You tell.
I'm not...
Go aggressive. Tell him he betrayed us. Go interrogative. Ask him his plans. Go aggressive. Command him to stop. Go interrogative. Ask about residence. Go aggressive. Threaten to write about him.
No, this is sorry. No.
Go interrogative. Ask him who he's working for. Go aggressive. Tell him we're on his tail.
We're gonna find you and stop you. It's just a matter of time.
Are you tracing me?
God damn it.
Damn it, he hung up. Tell me.
No.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, so do we have to ask where he is, I guess? I don't know. I thought we were doing really good. I was worried that one would make him hang up, and sure enough, yeah, that one makes him hang up. All right, so be aggressive. All right, so we can't show him any items either, so that's not a thing either. Let's see. So call him murderer.
Anna,
No, I didn't.
Go interrogative. Ask him why he did it. Go aggressive. Tell him he betrayed us. Go interrogative. Ask about his plans. Go aggressive. Command him to stop. Go interrogative. Ask him who he's working for. Aggressive. Threaten to write about him.
It's gonna.
No, this is sorry. No.
Go interrogative. Ask about resonance.
I'm only.
All right, this is the only thing we haven't tried, which is ask where he is.
Ed, just keep calm and tell me where you are.
Like hell, I will.
Damn it, tell me.
No. Do you think you can get him?
No.
There goes.
What the hell? So we're dead-ended there? What else do we do? We did every option. Was there something else I missed? Gold to Symphony from Hades? Murderer. Murderer. Alright, hang on a second. I'm going to take a peek at the guide because I thought did we not try everything? What am I missing here? Let's see. I guess there's just certain orders you can do this in. All right, I guess let's try this. All right, so let's check this out. I think we got something here. So, hit the selfish number.
It's no. What? Get him up as long.
All right, call him right now.
Who is this?
All right, we're gonna start by being aggressive.
Son of a bitch.
Ray? How did you?
We're gonna command him to stop.
You need to stop.
We're gonna call him a murderer. We're gonna stay aggressive.
You killed them in cold blood. Anna and her uncle. You murderer.
No.
Liar.
I didn't want it to happen. Ray, please believe me. I'm not a bad guy.
Then prove it to me.
All right, so that's basically what we need to do. Is we weren't hammering him hard enough on either one, so we needed to keep going aggressive until we get worried, until he gets too defensive. Then we switch.
So why'd you do it, Ed?
You think I wanted this to happen?
You fired the gun. You tell me.
I just couldn't take the risk. Resonance is just too important. Do you understand?
No, Ed. Talk to me. Make me understand.
Nobody can understand. Not you, not Dr. Morales, and especially not Amul and Reno.
All right, that's something he never said before. How does he know Amul and Reno?
You mentioned Amul and Reno?
So basically, if you hammer him enough on one option before you switch to the other one, you get the possibility of him slipping up and saying something. That's basically what the puzzle was, so I was misunderstanding. I was keeping him on the phone, but like I needed more.
We spoke to them.
The 11 Foundation? Don't listen to a word they say.
Who are they?
Look, whatever you may think of me, those two are far worse. I trusted them. I did these horrible things for them.
You were working for them?
And they betrayed me. They aren't going to use resonance to help the world. They want to use it as a tool for their own selfish purposes.
They said you're planning another attack. They want us to look for you.
They're trying to use you like they used me. They make you think they want the same thing you do and nudge you in the right direction. They know I can stop them, so they convince you to get in my way.
Stop them? Stop them from what?
Stop them from gaining control. I can do that at the very least. No matter what happens tonight, Ray, remember this. I stopped Antivorta.
Antivorta? Ed, wait, let's talk about this.
I can't bring back Anna or Dr. Morales, but I can make this right. Stay out of my way.
Got it. I know where he's at.
Woo!
So do I.
He told you?
No, but I know what he's planning. Antivorta. He's targeting Antivorta.
Yes, I traced his phone to the hospital.
He's there right now? We could already be too late.
Let's go.
Oh, crap.
Do you think he's here?
He's here.
When we find him, what do we do? He has your gun. He's armed.
You really want to turn back now?
No. Let's do this.
All right, let's save again. Getting right down to it here. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. Ed is the most specialist boy, and no one could ever understand him, is a thing that Ed believes very strongly. Lost. Let's do this. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, but yeah, let's do this. It just leads to the crane on the building site. Alright, so where are we going? Basement?
Damn. No phone service.
Can you function for 5 minutes without a phone?
This place doesn't even have Wi-Fi.
True story. Last time I had to go to a medical facility, I had 0 bars while inside, and I tried to play a game of Balatro on my phone, and it turns out when it tried to load the cloud save, it really didn't like that. I ended up temporarily corrupting my Balatro save. I thought all was lost. I was very upset. It's locked. Is he hiding in one of these maintenance rooms, maybe? You should probably start the search for Ed at his target. Alright, so he's saying we should basically just go right up to the Antivorta office. See what's going on up there. That's fair. Alright. So that is 7 research projects.
Damn it, Ed's not here.
He's got to be somewhere near.
Can we talk to the Emma?
Looking quite lissom today, Emma.
Oh, we have a new word of the day.
What do you want?
I don't think there's anything we can ask her here. Never mind.
Never mind.
Also, do we have a new word of the day? I need to check that now. No, we don't. He's just making them up now. Alright, so... So he's
Hey,
got-
right. What do you think?
If Ed was at the Antavoda office, then there's only one witness.
Alright, so yeah, we do have to talk to her. What could we mention to her? Possibly get some information. Does the detective have anything more? I don't know that he could really talk to her. I mean, he's got the security cam picture. I don't think that would be something recognizable either. Alright, let's see what we got here.
What?
Have you ever heard of the 11 Foundation?
Do I look like I'm paid to know stuff?
A very low pay response right there. Don't be jealous of his expansive vocabulary. He does know a lot of words. It's true. Yeah, can't just ask her about the phone number. No, I don't think he's got anything then. Not that I can think of. Alright, so yeah, let's have Bennett see if he can talk to her. You might be able to flash the badge. That could be a thing.
I'm here to ask some.
If he still has his badge, which he doesn't, for some reason. Yeah, alright, can't show her the security picture. And he has all the same memories, so there's nothing different there.
Were you here when the blackout hit?
Yeah, the computer went out. Then it went on again. No big deal.
Alright, nothing there. No. Well, I'm not sure then.
That's all for now.
You'll become less pulchritudinous. There's a good one. Not a word I get a lot of excuses to use, which is tragic, honestly. I'm gonna take a little peek at the hints, because I feel like I'm missing something again. Let's see. Alright, hang on. Maybe I just didn't try something.
What?
Has anyone strange been in here looking at the man?
Yeah, that's what I was missing.
6'2", blonde hair.
Just that other maintenance guy, but he wasn't that strange.
Oh god, other maintenance guy.
Other maintenance guy.
Don't you all know each other?
Wow!
He was in here taking measurements of the room. I guess that was a little strange. Oh, and he asked me if I had a key to the basement maintenance rooms. Isn't that something he should already have?
Basement. Thanks.
Whatever.
Alright.
Never mind.
Don't you all know each other? Oh god. Because he plays Zenless and Pulchris Bay. I don't use her too much. She's in my Soldier Zero team. but she is solid. Alright, we're gonna save again. We're getting very close to endgame, I feel like. Alright, can we see if any of these doors are unlocked? We may only get one shot at this, he says. So somebody might hear if we kick into one of these doors, so we have to choose very carefully. That one I can't mess with at all. Well, how the heck would I know? Do we still have, Oh, we don't still have the see-through walls thing, do we? For some reason, we do not. It seems like that might have come in handy right here to look inside of a locked door, quietly. Let's see, we got the pictures on the wall. That was there, those were there before. Got the mop and bucket was here before. I only engage in menial labor for the express purpose of infiltration. Good to know. Like, there's that shaft of light on the floor. Yeah, the mop and bucket were there last time. As were those little puddles on the floor and whatever that is that the game won't let me look at. Oh, maybe the cop guy has more ideas. Oh, wait, no, I know what we can do. We are just saved in case this is a stupid idea, but something just occurred to me. Oh, there's no service there. I was going to call his phone. I was going to call his phone and then we'd listen for where the ring was, but we don't get any service in the basement. They already said that. Dang it. So that's not going to work either. Can you use the credit card to crack one of these? Despite what those damn commercials try and convince you, your credit card cannot solve every problem. Wow! Wow! Just, are you doing okay there, Bennett? Holy crap! I think he's gonna need a long vacation after this. Holy crap! Show him the card! Can you use the screwdriver to pick the lock? No. MasterCard thinks buying yourself out of this specific problem is immoral. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, let's check the doors and make sure that one of these isn't actually open. Because, like, that would be really stupid if that was the solution to the problem. Just to double check. Make sure there isn't anything different about one of the doors. No. The doors are all, unfortunately, locked. Alright, Shannon, you said you've got a guess? What are you thinking? What are you thinking here? Why do we not have the see-through walls thing? I want to know what the in-game explanation is for us ditching that incredibly important piece of gear. Unless it's still at the warehouse and I have to go back and get it, I suppose that's possible. Maybe we need Auntie's help here. We're right where he should be. Where is the guy? It's on the floor. One line goes left, right, but one splits downward. The yellowish brown. Oh yeah, that blue line right there. Wasn't even looking at that blue line. So the blue line just goes straight through. And the yellow line curves off wherever this goes. But I can't follow that. Was there something you were thinking, or? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that's pointing to. Yeah, no, I'm trying right here. No, we can't follow wherever that goes, unfortunately. Good thinking, good thinking. Yeah, friggin' MasterCard shut down games on itch. And then trying to be like, oh no, we're not. That must be someone else. I don't know what you mean. All right, so we get no cell reception down here. We get no Wi-Fi. There's no service, so we can't use the residence devices either. Oh, it actually has a little, like, no signal thing right there, which is cute. Payment processors acting spontaneously in the interests of MasterCard. MasterCard, again, says they have no connection, but, like, if that's the case, they should be putting out a directive correcting the payment processors, saying, actually, here's what the rule is, and they're not doing that. In this case, silence is complicity, as it were. Yeah, the esports thing, that was bad, too. Yeah, the banks keep hiding behind MasterCard. MasterCard keeps being, well, we didn't do it. Just keep reminding everyone, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. All right, I'm taking another peek here. Because again, I'm worried I'm missing something. As I was before. Let's see. So we went in the basement. Oh, yeah. All right. So I absolutely missed something. Like, I don't know. This one seems a little dumb. This one, I'm not sure how I'd know. So I need to go into the phone. I need to go into setup. I need to go into alerts. Let's see. Sound alert when phone is out of signal range. I'm not sure how I would have known that. It's a horrible, horrible phone UI. Absolutely terrible. MasterCard sent the data just fine. Like I said, if the payment processors are blaming MasterCard's policies, all MasterCard would have to do is put out a amendment saying, hey, here's what our policy actually means, FYI, and they're not doing that. And they have no plans to do that as far as I can tell. Like, if they did that and the payment processors didn't listen, that'd be a different story, but that is not what's happening. All right, so now we got that alert on. Oh. Well. So we get a little bit of signal down there, which makes sense because he needs signal to use the resonance devices, so he wouldn't be down here somewhere where he couldn't get any signal. Yeah, how would we have known about that? Like, the assumption that we would go poking around in the phone settings. That's a bit of a leap there. This is the one of the biggest puzzles where I'm like, I don't know here. Alright, let's kick it in. Oh god, there's a resonance device here. Resonance device. This one looks live. Like some sort of electric meter. These must be Ed's calculations. I think he's figuring out exactly where to place the device. Written straight onto the wall, right? There's a window up there, just peeking out above street level. Yeah, reach it. Sure, sure.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Shit, yes. If the target is Aunt Vorta on floor 7, and one resonance device is here in the basement, then the other must be...
Above the building.
On the crane, because that's the only way to get directly above the building. Shoot. Alright, so we're gonna need to... If Ed's up there, then that's where we're gonna need to go. We need to go above the building. We've got the resonance device, though, so if we can bring the resonance device close to him, that will minimize the power of the explosion, because the closer they get, the weaker it gets. Hull log's empty, but the device looks active. Now I've become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Gives me shivers just to think how much power is contained in this little device, and how much danger. All right, we just went out of why does Bennett look like that all of a sudden? Oh God. I'm thinking these sprites were not designed to be looked straight on. Bennett, you doing all right there, buddy? You got a kind of a weird look on your face there, Bennett. Is everything okay? He did sustain it. We did kind of bonk him over the head. Blobfish.gif. Bennett pooped his pants. Oh yeah, I have seen that one. I have. I'm just gonna walk out of his range. Now see, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the dumb one here, but like, so the resonance device needs to be open to work. You need to open both particles and let them zoom at each other. And the device shields the particles, and they need cell phone signal to work. So like, couldn't we just kick into one of these other maintenance rooms and toss it in there? And then when he calls it to open it up, it won't work? Like, wouldn't that be a decent failsafe? I mean, I know we've got to stop Ed still, but like, that seems like a nice thing to do. If nothing else. Maybe? Make that emote, oh God, but the problem is I don't ever want to look at it again. Right, so if we put it somewhere where the cell phone signal can't reach it, then he can't send any sort of signal to open it up or shut it off. Like, that would work, wouldn't it? Am I crazy? Yeah, we just lost signal, so like, should I just be able to drop it on the floor? Well, no, because he has to send a text to it. It's basically got a cell phone strapped to it that activates it. So yeah, I think I could just drop it on the floor right here and be like, all right, now it doesn't work. Unless I'm completely missing something. Which I might be. Because that's what we saw with the other resonance devices. They got a text message right around the time they went off. We have to put Ed between them, oh God. Vaporize Ed, I'm down for that. All right, we can get in here. What's that on the TV there?
Wait, detective, look at the TV.
Huh?
What's going on the TV?
My God.
What connection the incident in Aventine City could have had to these worldwide attacks is, at this point, unknown. Being told now we've established contact with our Washington Bureau, re-established contact. Video is coming in now. We have a chopper in the air. Clearly smoke rising from the vicinity of the White House. several emergency vehicles you can see there in the area. And, oh my God. The White House has been attacked. I repeat, the White House has been attacked. This video coming in from our Washington Bureau.
Those were resonance blasts.
This must be what Ed was planning. We're too late.
No, this resonance device is still inactive. Whatever he's planning, he hasn't done it yet. Let's get up there. Whatever he's doing, we can stop that at least.
Alright, so, oh god, so, oh god, so that was the news coverage we saw at the beginning of the game. So we've now caught up to that scene. I mean, this is from, what, 2014, I think it is?
Peaceful up here.
2012, as a matter of fact, was when this game was made.
It's hard to imagine the chaos erupting all over the world right now.
Focus, Ray. Look for another resonance device. It's gotta be here somewhere.
So I'm not Jimmy anymore?
You earned it.
I don't see it. What if we're wrong?
Don't worry. We'll find him.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
Stay where you are.
Oh god. Oh, there's the other one.
Do you see now? Do you understand?
Ed, what the hell is going on?
Resonance. They never cared about resonance. They used me. And now all this, using resonance for mass destruction. It's exactly what I promised Dr. Morales I wouldn't let happen. I couldn't see it coming. I couldn't stop it. But I can stop them, at least.
Stop who?
The 11 Foundation. Antivorta. It must be destroyed.
Why? Why Antivorta?
What makes some computer worth all this?
You really have no idea what Antivorta is, do you?
No, we actually don't.
It's an illegal database of people's DNA.
That's right. But DNA is just the tip of the iceberg. Right now, Antivorta is just one single computer in the low-profile office below us. But if the 11th Foundation has their way, that one mainframe will be the hub of a worldwide array of supercomputers that track, well, everything. Everywhere you go, everything you do, you leave an electronic trail. Phone calls, emails, text messages, blog posts, tweets, GPS data from your car, your cell phone, our entire personalities. It's all out there. Networked, consumable, predictable, controllable by them.
There's no way that would fly. Such a thing would never be legal.
You really believe that? Didn't you see the news? With that kind of fear to ride on, Antivorta will have the blessing of every government on the planet. That's what they want. That's why they wanted the resonance devices. They told me they would use it to help people, but they lied to me.
Gee, I wonder what that feels like.
Ray, not now!
Shut up, Ray! Don't you think I know what I've done? They used me to get this far, but they aren't getting any further. When I found out what they were doing, I stole a set of resonance devices for myself. Resonance started this, and now it's the only thing left that can stop it. I've already set the timer, so just sit tight for a few minutes.
Oh crap.
And as soon as the devices have warmed up, the resonance particles will take care of the rest.
Alright, so that's important. That's important because that means he doesn't know that we have the second resonance device on us right now. That's an advantage we have right here. And also, I just checked I can't save, in case anybody's wondering. Enemies to lovers, oh god! Let's see, Blob edited aside, how much did I miss? What was the last thing you saw before this? The forklift? Oh god, so, yeah, basically we've tracked down Ed. We're trying to stop him now. That was a big exposition dump, so I think you're good there. And he is standing between them, but remember, the resonance explosion is at the exact center. So, right now he's closer to ours than he is to the other one. So, If we want to kill him with a resonance device, we need to get him to move back. Let's try stepping forward.
Stay where you are, Ray. I mean it.
Let's get him on the defensive.
You're delusional. Auntie Vorta is one office with bad lighting guarded by the dimmest receptionist I've ever seen. And you expect me to believe the 11 Foundation are spearheading some Orwellian nightmare?
Yes, Ray. They are hiding in plain sight. And in a hospital, no less. And you barely scratched the thing's surface. Once they've started mass-producing mainframes, it'll be too late. They used resonance to make this happen. Now I'm going to use it to stop them. Very, very soon.
Oh god. Oh god. Step forward again.
That's close enough.
Don't you see the irony here, Ed?
Of me using resonance as a weapon when I keep praising its potential for peace? Yes, I see the contradiction. But any good that resonance could do for the world will be completely overshadowed if Auntie Vorta is allowed to exist. And once this is done, I'll start again. And I'll make sure it's done right. I still have Dr. Morales' notes. I just need a lab and a team.
You're dreaming, Ed.
And for your information, that is not what irony means.
Step forward.
If you take one more step, I will shoot you, Ray.
Oh, we're close, but we need to be closer.
You're a sociopath. Don't you have any empathy for the people you've betrayed? Any remorse at all?
Of course I do. I didn't want it to happen this way. I was betrayed myself. I've murdered 2 people because I thought the end result would be worth it. I will not let it all be for nothing.
Extraception. Well, I mean, she's still working down there last time we saw. And no save for me. It's like Ray Yane on your wedding day.
Amul and Reno just killed hundreds, Ray. Thousands. With resonance. Can you just let them get away with it?
Quit messing with his head. It's you we need to stop.
Oh, nope. We got too close. All right, so maybe both of us need to be moving forward here. I think maybe if we present a united front, that might help.
It's an ill.
That's right, right?
All right, so we showed him the DNA database.
I've already said as soon as the...
All right, so I'm going to step forward.
Stay where you are. I mean...
Let's see. Let's let Bennett do the talking for a second. No, let's let Ray say something.
You're an anti-
Telling me he's delusional. Then let Bennett do the talking. Can I have him step forward? I can. All right.
Don't you see the irony here?
Of me use... Yes, but...
All right, so we got that.
And for your information... That's close enough.
Ray say something. Let's have him step forward. Or no, he can't. All right.
You're a... Don't you have any...
If I would... Can you... Quit...
Let's see. How do we stop? Or let's see. Step forward. Let's see.
These 11 Foundation people. How can we stop them?
So you agree with me? That they need to be stopped?
Ray,
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing, just getting all the facts.
Don't you think?
There's no other way but this. With all the fear they're stirring up tonight, Antivorta will be shoved through Congress in no time, and the network will spread like a virus. The 11 Foundation has lobbyists and senators in their pockets. They've even got their hooks in the vice president.
The vice president?
Those articles they had you write? You didn't actually think they were interested in your career, did you?
Blackmail.
Oh, shit.
Rhino sees everything. She's 12 moves ahead. So we flip the board, destroy the mainframe.
It'll set them back years, long enough to reveal what they did.
They'll lose.
it's not about winning or losing, damn it. Resonance doesn't matter. Antivorta doesn't matter. Right now, stopping Ed is the only thing that matters, Ray.
Let Bennett do the talking. Let's see, step forward.
Bennett, if you take one more step, I will shoot you.
So, what happens now?
Well, in just a few moments, this timer will run out and the resonance devices I've placed will wipe this Antivorta system from existence. Without their hub and all the data they'd already built up, Antivorta will be crippled. It'll set them back years. It gives us time to reveal to the world that the 11th Foundation was behind these attacks. We can stop them for good. Time's up.
No!
Turn them off, Ed. There's gotta be another way.
What?
Oh god.
What is that?
Here's the thing.
No!
Oops.
What the hell? You tried to kill me!
Well. Oops. Oh, damn it. Oopsies. Alright, so we were doing good there, but I think we took too much time. Alright, what happens if I let Bennett do talking right at the beginning? No, I think we need to start by talking about the DNA database. So we'll do that. Takes a lot of time, but I think that's important.
I'm already.
Alright. We're gonna step forward.
I mean.
Let's see. Alright, let Ray say something. Let's see, telling me the sociopath.
I will. Can quit.
Let's see. Let Bennett do the talking. Step forward. Let Ray say something. How do we stop them?
There's with the 11th. Those are black. I know. So they'll lose.
It's not resident right now.
Alright, step forward.
That's.
And then we need to say something else. Let's see. It looks like we can actually turn to his side here, which we're absolutely not gonna do. Tell him he's delusional. Let's see, let Bennett do the talking. Step forward. Let's see, let Ray say something. And now he's got to say something else again. Ask him if we can see the irony. Let's see, step forward.
If you take one.
Let's see. Let's see what happens now.
In just a it'll say we can. Time's up.
All right, so what happens now? It looks like it ends things, unfortunately. So I got to make sure not to do that.
What? What is that?
All right, Lost, you'll check the bond later. No worries, no worries. You have a good rest. Thanks for hanging around with us, and we will see you around. We're close. We're getting real close here.
What the?
Very, very close. I think if we can get him to take one more step, we're good. That's all we gotta do.
It's an.
That's right, but if G, it's all control. There's you that it's.
All right, so I've got an idea too. There's still the item thing, so we can talk to him about other stuff too. I think. Step forward. Let's see. Tell me, a sociopath.
Can you quit, man?
Let Bennett do the talking. Step forward. Ray say something. Tell me he's delusional.
Yeah, and you once they.
Let's see. Step forward.
That's.
Let's see if what happens when I bring up the news
How did
reports.
Mullen Reno get this far?
Reno. She studies the data that Anna Vorta collects. She uses it to predict everything. She thought she could predict my every move, but she forgot one thing. Taking lives, being betrayed, perverting resonance. I am no longer the person I was. Ray, detective, no matter what you think of me, no matter what I've done, Reno made me this way. We can't let her win. We can't. Just let me do this. Let me stop them. Then we can talk about what happens next. If you take one more step, I will
These 11 Foundation people.
So there's no the 11 those are
Right.
so they'll lose.
It's not resonant right now.
All right. Let's see. Let Bennett do the talking. Let's have him step forward. Ask him if he can see the irony.
Yes, but
Your dream.
and time's up.
Oh damn! All right, so we are on a very strict timer. I wasn't sure if it was a dialogue line that was triggering that, or if it's specifically we have a certain amount of time to say things.
No.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Brute force is best force. I don't think it's brute force.
What the hell?
I think we have to use the interrogation principles we learned before. And I think maybe that was the problem, is we're having the same problem we had with the interrogation. Is we need to put him harder on the defensive before we push him back.
It's an.
That's right, but if every phone Jeep, it's all control. There's no you that I told you.
Let's try this. So, all right. So let's take a step forward.
I mean,
let's bring up the news reports.
how do Reno? She taking. I am Reno. Just
Got that one. Bring up the 11 Foundation.
Tell me more about the 11 Foundation.
I already told you.
No, we gotta put him on the defensive again.
Tell me more about.
I already.
Oh no! All right.
You're us. Don't you in?
I will. Can you
Quit messing with this.
All right. I see what we're doing here. Let's see. Step forward.
That's.
Tell me more.
I already.
No, we gotta say something then.
These.
So you. There's with the 11 of others are. I know. So they'll.
It's not resonant right now.
All right. Let's see. Step forward.
If you take.
All right. Now we need to get him on the defensive. Tell me he's delusional.
Yeah, and you once they very.
Let's see. Ask him if he can see the irony.
And time's up.
No, all right. We wasted too much time at the beginning. I'm starting to see the shape of this. The order that we pick the options is very important. We have to get him on the defensive. And we've got to keep moving him forward. I think this time also I'm going to count the number of options we get. So I can see how many we have to work with. We're going to count this one as number 1 because I think this one is where we need to start.
It's a right. It's a control. Shut the resident. I've already.
All right, let's take a step forward.
Stay. I mean.
Let's see. Let's. Tell me he's delusional.
Yes, and you. Once they've they used resonance.
That's 2.
Now I'm going to use it to stop them. Very.
Let's step forward.
That's close enough.
That's 3. Let's see. Tell me he's a sociopath.
I was betrayed. Can you
quit mess?
Let's see. Ask him about the news reports now. There we go. That's 4.
Predict my every move, but she forgot one thing. Taking long. I am no Ray. Did Reno make me? Just let.
Step forward. That's 5.
Step. I will shoot you, Ray.
Ask him if he can see the irony.
Yes, but any once the you're dreaming and for.
Ask him about the news reports. No, we already asked him about the news reports. Shoot. Ask him how we stop them.
Agreeing or disagreeing, just
That's
getting all the facts.
that's 2 right there. That's 7 total, I think.
The 11 found of those are so
It's not present right now.
Times.
All right, so I think it's 7 options we get before it's over.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Folos. All right. So I made one mistake there, which was asking about the 11 Foundation twice. So that if we fix that mistake, I think we could do better. All right. Start with the DNA database.
It's an
I've got another idea too.
It's all control. There's you that they told shut the you resident. I've already.
All right, take a step forward.
Stay where you are, Ray. I mean.
Let's see. He's a sociopath.
I will. Can you
quit messing?
Ask about the news reports.
How to move, Ray? She's taking. I am Ray. No, just
take a step forward.
That's close enough.
All right, we need to take 2 more steps. Let's see. Tell me he's delusional.
You're anti-Vort, and you.
Yes, and you. Once they very.
Take a step forward.
If you take one.
Now let's change tacks a little bit.
Didn't you feel anything when you killed Anna?
I didn't mean to kill her. She wouldn't answer me, and she was reaching for a button on the screen.
He doesn't even know what she was gonna press. He didn't even see what button she was gonna press.
I had to think of something to stop her, and I felt the gun in my pocket.
Oh God, I'm gonna step forward again. Nope. I thought we had one more before the point of no return. He didn't even know. Oh God.
It's a new.
That's right, but if every phone, it's
Oh, that's even worse. How does Ed always get worse? How does every single thing that we know about Ed make everything worse? Alright, call him a sociopath.
Quit.
Bring up
How to move?
Bring up a Mole and Reyna. Step forward. Let's see. Telling me he's delusional.
Yes, and you once they very.
Let's see. Take a step forward.
If you take one.
All right, that's the point of no return. So now we're gonna bring up Anna.
Then you, and
we're gonna ask him if he can see the irony.
Using resonance as a weapon. Yes, I put any and what I and for time's up.
Damn it! All right, then time's up. All right, shoot.
What? No.
Nope, we still need to get him one more step.
What the? You.
All right, I'm going to try one more thing, and then I'm going to ask for some advice from Chad after this. Also, Rin, welcome in. Hope everything went well, and glad to see you got home okay. All right, so basically my strategy this time is we're going to push him as far back as we can, and then we're going to hit him with the big stuff. And then we're going to see if we can hurt him there.
I've already set the timer, so just sit.
Yeah, Ed is always the worst, but he just keeps getting worse from there. There is two different ways to end the game here. I'll talk about that a little bit in a bit, but yeah, there is a decision that matters here. It's just not that one. All right, so we step forward. He doesn't like that, so we have to say something else. We tell him he's delusional.
Very.
Let's see, step forward. I wonder if I can have Bennett do the talking to keep him focused on him.
Don't you see?
Of me use yes, but any and once I still have Dr. Morale.
Your dream
and
then we switch to Ray. Have him step forward.
If you take one more step, I will shoot you, Ray.
All right, let Bennett do the talking. Let's hit him with the big stuff now.
How could you?
I didn't. She wouldn't. I had. And
my God.
Let's see. Do we have anything else big we can hit him with here? Nothing crazy, I don't think. Yeah, Anna's murder, I think, is the big thing there. Let's have Bennett do the talking again. Hit him with the news reports.
Reyno. She's taking. I am Ray. Reyno made me this way. Just let.
Have Ray say something. Step forward. And then he shoots me. Damn it. All right. We're going to go back to the start. I'm going to see who offered a hint first, and we're going to start there. So let me check chat. Give me just a moment. Let's see who we got here. Let me scroll up a bit, because I know we had a couple people offering advice. Oh, or maybe Discord, yeah, this happens sometimes where, like, chat won't let me scroll. There we go, there we go. All right, give me a second here. see. No save for me. Gamagumo, you were the first one with a hint. Then you, Christensen. And then Kissa. So let's start with Gamagumo. Or possibly Wabin? Let me see. No, Wabin, I think Gamagumo was... Yeah, Gamagumo was the very first. Let's start there. Gamagumo, what's your hint if you're still around? If you're still around. If not, we will go to somebody else. Let's see. If the blast is too far back, why not pull the equidistant point forward? I mean, the only way we can change... Like, basically, there's three variables in this equation. The location of the first resonance device, which he placed on the back, and we can't really move that. The location of Ed, which we're trying to move him back. Oh, ooh. Nope, Gamagumo, I see exactly where you're going with that. I understand. No, you're onto something there. I think you are onto something. Let's take a look around. All right, yeah, we can work with this. Kissa, that was your hint too. All right, brilliant. Wabin, that is an amazing hint, and I appreciate that. All right, so we start with the DNA database.
It's an illegal database.
That's right. Right now. But if the 11... Every phone... It's all
Go through that. All right. We're going to switch to Bennett. We're going to have Bennett handle this. We're going to have him step forward.
Stay where you are, detective. I mean...
All right. Take a quick look around. Needs to move back farther than that. All right. Let's erase something next. He's good at this. Tell him he's delusional. And we let Bennett do the talking. We're gonna have him step forward again.
That's close enough.
Let's take a look around. Ooh, maybe one more step will do it. One more step, he might be in the right spot. Let Ray say something. Tell me he's a sociopath.
Can you quit?
Let Bennett do the talking. Step forward.
Bennett, if you take...
All right, that's the line in overturn. Let's look around now. What do you think, chat? Is he in the right spot? I think he might be in the right spot. Now we just gotta stall if he's in the right spot. Oh, wait, hang on. Because we do have one other thing we can do, which is we can let Ray step backwards. Ray can step backwards if we need to move the middle point. I think we do need to have Ray step backwards. So yeah, I'm gonna have Ray, or we need to have Ray say something first. We'll ask him about the irony. And then step back. All right. Let's take a look around. I think we're perfect. I think we're perfect here. So, bring up Anna's murder to stall. Let's let Bennett do the talking. shit, I'm gonna have him step back. Oh no, he was forward, shit! Oh, I messed it up. I didn't think he'd follow me. Fuck!
How to look?
I didn't think he'd follow me there, damn it. Oh god, I had it. If this is behind him though, we've got it.
What?
I just didn't want the poor guy to get caught in the blast radius is all. Apparently the blast radius is very small, so I needn't have worried. Yeah, Bennett, kick him in the face or something. Alright, we've got the procedure now. This is the one. This is the one right here. If the grating is built to proper engineering standards, then they're likely each the same relative length. That's what I was thinking. I was using the grates on the ground to measure right there. And that is very useful, as a matter of fact. Alright. This is the one. We've got everything in place. Even I would have a challenge messing it up at this point, although I still could. Let's be honest. Alright, so let Bennett do the talking, have him step forward. There we go. Let Ray say something, tell him he's delusional. Alright, let Bennett do the talking, step forward. Ask him if he can see the irony. Let's see. Step forward, or are we at the point of no return? No, I think we can have him step forward one more time. There we go. All right. Let Ray say something. Tell me he's a sociopath.
Can you quit, man?
Let's see. Have Ray step back. And then let's bring up Anna's murder.
Then you...
And then let's bring up the news reports, or did we... I don't think it matters.
How to move it right now.
There we go. I kept him talking.
Time's up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Turn him off, Ed. There's got to be another way.
Take care, Mort James.
What is that? No!
See you in hell, buddy.
Senators, members of Congress, and the men and women of the United States of America. Like all of you, I woke up this morning facing a different world.
Pepe Paco, welcome in and thank you for that.
A world where those who hate life and freedom can execute mass acts of terror on a truly global scale. And like you, I could only ask myself, why? Why did a thing like this have to happen? And who could have done this? And what? What do I do now? I wish I had answers for you. I wish I could understand the hearts and minds of the ones who did this. But I can tell you this. The one thing we cannot do is nothing. So this morning, under the unanimous approval of both houses of Congress, I signed into law a new anti-terrorist measure called Antivorta.
Oh, that's an interesting choice of name.
It goes into effect immediately, and I urge world leaders to adopt the program as well. We will stand fast, and we will stand strong. And rest assured, we will do everything in our power to keep America and the world safe.
It's about time.
Sorry, I was at a cyber cafe all night typing this article up, but then...
Did you post it to your site yet?
No, I've got it right here. Just need to hit send on my phone. But I got a call this morning.
I got it too. It doesn't change anything.
He said he would have our names cleared. Let us go back to our lives.
Yeah, wasn't that nice of him? I especially liked the part where he said they'd find us and destroy us if we told anyone what we know. Forget Amul. Post the article.
Bennett, it reads like a conspiracy theory blog. It sounds nuts, and there's nothing but a blurry security camera photo to back it all up.
But it gets the word out there. And since Congress rammed through Antivorta this morning, our window is quickly closing on that. Okay, it's a long shot, but it's better than nothing, right?
Did we do the right thing?
We stopped the murderer from killing again.
But if we had just let him blow up Antivorta...
Who knows how many people in that hospital would have died? Do you think that's what Anna would have wanted?
She wouldn't have wanted us to kill Ed either.
He didn't give us any other choice. Are you gonna call it quits now and go back to whatever life you got left? Or are you gonna publish the article, Ray?
Ladies and gentlemen, residents, there is our ending. That's not the big choice right there. I'll double check this, but I believe the other choice is that Ray can actually change his mind while he's on the crane and basically show Ed the residence device and say, oh hey, we were gonna kill you, here's the residence device. If we want to fix things, we need to work quickly. So that's the choice there, is you can change your mind right there, I believe. Thank you everybody for the GGs, I appreciate that. Oh, we got some lore in the background there. Congress unanimously passes Antivorta resolution. We did know that. Oh hey, Reggie was Abe Goldfarb, who we know for, and Saul was, yeah, Abe Goldfarb we know from the Blackwell games. And Dave Gilbert, also of Wajidai, the founder of Wajidai, I believe. He was Tortoise, that's amazing. So yeah, we got some recognizable voice actors in here. That's awesome. So this was secretly a Breath of Fire game all along. I had my suspicions. I mean, like, you could say it's underwhelming, but like, they didn't have to give us a choice at all. And like, if they had their choice be earlier in a big, like, detailed thing, that would be a lot more work. I hear a little bit of work in the background. Was the Japanese lady ever explained? Kind of. They basically explained that, wait, President Bruckman walking back support of Antivorta. Oh, the blog worked. Blog's working. Yeah, they said basically they were using the Antivorta database along with their other information gathering operations to basically predict the future. They believe the future was deterministic and they found some way to very accurately predict events. So she was some sort of math whiz who was using all that information to create predictions. And then they were using that to manipulate the timeline. Raymond Abbott and ACPD detectives still persons of interest after claims verified. Financial records tie 11 Foundation to worldwide attacks. All right, so getting the information out of there did do something. So Ray and Detective Bennett are still in trouble, but at least 11 Foundations got dragged out into the public, and the politicians are getting cold feet about Antivorta, so that's a good thing. Psycho history, kind of, basically. Get fucked, 11! World's Most Wanted. Oh, hey! That's Amul and the other lady. I think, yeah. And it's got the security picture. All right, so yeah. It sounds like the powers that be have turned on the 11 Foundation right there. And they're getting hunted down. Excellent, excellent. And to sit in dingy back alley holes and make origami cranes, time well spent. I think just like how Ed was only in a temporary apartment, they were only in there temporarily while they were working Ed, ironically enough. Oh, that was them next to the president. Oh, geez. Achievements 28 of 37, score 321 of 340. That was a really good good song over the credits too, as well. Really good music in this game. Really fantastic. Definitely money well spent there. We got an A in the game? Yes! Graduate with honors, baby! Oh my goodness. So yeah, what did you folks think of the game? I don't know if we had anybody in here that's played this before. If you have played it before, what was it like seeing it again? For anybody that hasn't played this before, what'd you think? How'd you like the puzzles? How'd you like the aesthetics, the art, the writing, the music? What'd you think of the storyline? I would love to hear your thoughts, chat. Please, give me what you got. Follows, you managed to be idle long enough to log out just in time. Bedtimes. Follows, you have a great rest, and thanks for hanging around as always. Hope you are doing good. 11 discredited by the next higher number. Yeah, it is funny. That's the, I don't know if it's, I'm probably not the real last name of the guy that made that, but I think it's, that's the studio behind it is something 12. Let's see, well, when I played it so long ago, all I can remember is the start. Same here. I had a save file when we started this from 2015. So apparently I beat this game 10 years ago, and I remembered very little. I remembered the basic outline of the final puzzle. I knew we were on the scaffold and we had to move Ed around, but I didn't remember how the solution, obviously. And there was a bunch of stuff I'd forgotten. Let's see, Kissa, interesting game and story. Seemed us multi-character controls were very neat. That did add a cool element. Like the puzzle with the magnet in the underground tunnel, that's where they really pushed it to the limit. I thought that was very cool. Groshin can't believe I predicted the twist Ed. He was very twist Ed. I mean, like they did. Now, in retrospect, I don't think I picked up on that the first time I played the game. But like playing it now, I'm like, wow, they do make him out to be pretty gross for the entire game time. So there was that. Yeah, and when Ed wouldn't let go of the gun, I'm like, oh no. I legitimately did not remember, like, I remembered we were with a standoff on somebody at the end. I did not remember it was Ed. So I wasn't trying to telegraph that or anything, I promise. I didn't remember that part. But, like, I just thought he was gross. I'm like, don't let Ed have the gun, that's weird. And then he couldn't take it from him, like, oh no. Oh, that's not good. When he argued with Uncle Dad over the project, yeah, when he called him up and he's like, destroy everything, and Ed's like, what, no? And then after he, like, refused to do that, he's like, but we have to do what your dad wants. Bennett was actually smart not to hand over his gun during the magnet thing. Yes, he was. And he never handed over his gun willingly. It's only when Ray conked him over the head and he was unconscious that they took the gun off of him. Oh yeah, at the very start of the game, the first character we work with is Ed, and we get to see his apartment, and it's just disgusting. Check out the video if you get a chance. It's literally the first thing we do, and oh my god, we mock him so hard in the first like 30 minutes of the stream. It's his comfort gun, oh god. So yeah, I liked it. There was a couple of problems in there. There was a couple times where we needed to scroll the screen, and I always feel like a lot of adventure games don't make it clear enough when you need to scroll the screen, and that frustrated me. The thing where you have to set the setting on Ray's phone, that wasn't good. That was out there. That was too big of a leap of logic, if you ask me. I didn't like that. Way too many steps to get to that point, I think. Some of the puzzles were really cool, though. I do like the thing at the end where you have to get Ed into the right position. Even though I struggled with it, I think that was a smart puzzle. I did have fun with the Pigpen Cipher, and that went in a couple directions I didn't think it was, and we figured it out anyway, which is really neat. Yeah, overall, very ambitious game, very cool, great art, amazing music, interesting story, maybe a little rushed at the end, possibly. Like, I feel like the 11 Foundation was a little bit too ephemeral to work with the story. Yeah, the steps forward and the steps back to get the distance just right, very clever. Very clever right there. And the fact they made all of the characters very, very distinct. They all had their own things going on, they all had their own personalities, they all had their own skill sets, and pretty much all of them came into play for solving the puzzles as well. I like that a lot. Yeah, oh wait, I don't need to press him the whole way if I can pull him a bit. I don't need to have Ray being the one going towards him, because he's got the device on him. I just need to figure out how to... I don't need to necessarily push him exclusively. I just need to change the center point enough to get to... I need to move him towards the center, but also I can move the center towards him, is what I'm trying to say right there. Oh, goblins have been? Goblins? I haven't played that one ever, but I've seen Tom play them. And they do look like cool games, although very difficult. Very, very difficult. But yes, if you haven't heard, the next game we are going to be playing is Black Mesa. We're going to be starting that on Monday next week. I have never played that before. Aside from a few minutes at the start to test it out for stream, I've been waiting. I've been waiting specifically to play it on stream. This is going to be a big time for me. I was a humongous fan of Half-Life back in the day. Half-Life, Half-Life 2. I don't think I'm waiting for Half-Life 3 anymore. I still think it's possible we could get Half-Life 3. At this point, it can't possibly live up to any expectations that it would have, which is probably a very good argument not to do it, honestly. I did play Half-Life 1 on stream, very early on. I played Half-Life 2 on stream very early on as well as Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2. We did those. You said basically the same thing. I've heard there's a lot changed. Like, I heard they keep the same basic, like, framework, but a lot was changed, so I'm very interested to see how that works. And Lost Edge, I don't know if I said hello to you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good week. Glad to have you with us. Let's see. Last puzzle was really clever once you see that both Ray and Bennett push him back. Right. There is a limit to how much you can push him, but like there's other ways to get around that, which is very clever. Gamma Goma, you're back to waiting for Metroid Prime 4, which is in the pipeline now. I wasn't sure if we'd ever see that. So that's nice to have. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up stream here. It seems like a great place to do it. As always, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time watching this. I hope you'll join us again next week. And if anybody is curious, I mentioned we were playing this as part of our Wadget Eye playthrough. We're roughly playing through the Wadget Eye games in release order. I checked. Next one on our Wadget Eye queue, once we get back to them, is going to be a game, the game called Primordia. And at this point, we don't have any Wadget Eye games left that I have played before. So it's all going to be blind playthroughs for me. I don't know basically anything about Primordia. I don't know if anybody's played that one, but once we get around to Wadget Eye again, that's what's coming next, if anybody's curious. Enjoy that one. I may have to check that out as well, Groshin. Sim, thanks so much for being here. As always, we do have one last thing to do before we wrap things up, and of course that is... Let's see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would definitely like the opportunity to try. So while I'm checking to see who all is live right now, a couple of things you folks might want to do. For starters, you're going to want to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the easiest way to find me again in the future. If you would like to come back, we'd definitely love to have you. You can enable notifications as well. That'll let you know when I go live. I find that useful. And there's a couple links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them yet. We have a link to my Discord. If you would like to chat with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream, feel free to jump in there. And we also have a link to my YouTube. If you would like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, or if you missed anything from Residence, you want to check that out. You want to see any of the other Wadget Eye games we've played a bunch at this point, including the entire Blackwell series, which is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen that yet, you definitely might want to check that one out. And where are we going to? We got a couple of options today. We do have a couple of options today, but I kind of feel like I want to raid somebody that I don't remember if we've ever raided, or if we have, we've only raided like once. And either way, I would definitely like to throw some viewers at him, because he is a very cool dude. And I know some of you folks might enjoy watching what he is doing today. So, Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would really appreciate if you would join us as we go raid a streamer you might have heard of, Lobos Jr. Not quite as small as the people we usually raid, but very cool dude, very fun dude to watch. Today he is playing Dark Souls 1 with something called the Fading Flame mod? The Fading Flame mod. I'm not familiar with that, but I would love to find out what that is. And if you're curious at all, why don't you join me over there, say hi to Lobos, hang out for a bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you folks next week for Black Mesa. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.